I'm dialing it back a few months. This is one that I had been intending to do. Actually, 1 month, not a few months. I'm dialing it back a month because this is one that I had intended to do and just never got around to it. I kept doing newer ones. So we're gonna do a slightly older one from a month ago. We're gonna do the one that's got the illegal immigrants. The one with the 2 women that are illegal immigrants. We're gonna do that react tonight. We're gonna check out that video tonight. Yeah. So this should be interesting. This should be very interesting. Alas, I am actually out of Screech, but I do have my Crown Royal whiskey. I have my whiskey at my side, ready to be poured. So if need be, I will be pouring myself a shot or 20. If you are of legal age for alcohol consumption, have your beverages ready. Are we ready, chat? Let's do this.
Were you guys born in the U.S.?
We are dreamers from Mexico City.
I feel like it's maybe one of the things that's like holding me back from, like marriage. I think she lives in a very optimistic world. She thinks that, everything will magically just work out itself. And
he gets into the numbers and where they've gone?
You're an idiot. I mean, this is like a male thing and a girl thing. I've talked to all my girlfriends and this is literally how we all, our brains work this way.
If you're not willing to take literally the most basic sacrifice in the one thing you have, there's nothing here and you guys are done.
Wait.
Shut the up. I'm done.
With a refreshed look and upgraded features, download Dollarwise, the best budgeting app there is. Nantella.
And by the way, you noticed that she said it's male thinking and girl thinking. Right off the bat, she did that separation. She said male thinking and girl thinking. The different verbiages count there. Oh, thank you, nickname. Thank you very much for the dono. Thank you so much.
October 27th, you can lock in the first 3 months at over 30% off, or upgrade to annual and save an additional 25% and get a free signed cookbook by me. Download the Dollarwise budgeting app today and take advantage of your free trial.
Hello, my name is Natasha. I'm 29 years old.
And I'm Oscar and I'm 32 years old and we're from Phoenix, Arizona.
And this is Financial Audit.
I do have to ask, is that dyed gray or are you graying at 29?
I am graying at 29.
This is his fault?
Yes, and my kids, yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, kids, that's good to know. How many kids do we have?
We have 3.
Okay, are you guys married?
Yes.
We're not.
Why are you sticking it in so much without taking it away, big guy?
Yeah.
For marriage, I mean...
Although, I will say, not unheard of for cuates these days to be together, 3 kids, and not get married. It's not great. It's not good. But it's not unusual. It's not the craziest thing I've ever seen before. And on the plus side, they are together. They are together, so at least there is a family unit there. It's not like they're not married and they're like dating, so they're not actually together. It's like they are actually together as a family unit. They just don't have the paperwork. So out of pocket, not great, but not the worst thing. Well, Garrett, I think we may find out why they're not married. We'll see. I have a suspicion we may find out why they haven't taken that step to get married.
Get in, but don't drop the babies.
Whoa, Jesus.
I just...
What? You don't think people for marriage? You have 3 children.
I don't know how they got there.
Uh-huh.
For God's
I
God,
just
she's
don't
Mac
really
Puritan.
see the benefits of being married and...
Oh, I thought you were going to say of condoms.
Oh, no.
Okay. Benefits of being married? Well, there's lots of things. There's legal protections. There's automatic wills,
True.
essentially, that are taken into account. You can't testify against the other person. You're not compelled to testify against the other person in a court of law. There's lots of natural benefits that come with it. There's lower tax rates. Child tax credit can stretch further. It's literally just a legal thing, by the way. But then, obviously, if you guys are ready in the emotional love way, then yeah, lots of benefits.
Yeah, you should make a decent woman out of me.
Well, he made a
And
great
she's been
woman out
pushing
of
for
you.
it. Oh, has she been pushing for it? And he's been like, yeah, I don't know about this. Like, he's like, maybe I don't want to legally get saddled with this woman. Oh, the look on his face. The look on his face when she's like, you should make a decent woman out of me. And he's like, I don't know about this.
Thanks for coming over from Phoenix. What are the ages of the kids?
We have a 17-year-old daughter.
17? Dude, that even made Colton gasp. I don't even like just.
What? Wait. What? Wait. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Fucking what? No, Heinz, the math works. It's just fucking terrifying. Atanashi, even if I'm pretty sure the age is the one thing that they don't like do an alias thing for. It's just like their names is the thing that they do the alias for. And the fact that like his producer Colton went, huh, as well. No, Paseo, I don't think that they're adopted. I don't. Like, biologically, she's not 29? You don't think so? Still, even if she's okay, so she would have to, so for it to make, like, non-horrific sense, she would have had to have lied and been, like, and actually be, like, 35. She said she was 29. That's how old she said she was. She said she was 29. Which means if she has a 17-year-old daughter... But the scary thing is, this is not unusual in Mexico. It's entirely possible that she did lie. It's entirely possible that she did lie. Maybe she's actually 35. I don't know. But, like... Rudy, she may look older than because she's going premature. She said she's going prematurely gray. So, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe Caleb will dig into this and we'll get some better details out of it.
Was it the...
I am mentally 29. You can do your own math.
There it is.
But I am mentally 29.
Wait, is she actually 40? Hold up. Is she 40? This is the first time I got a good close look of her face. Like, we got this is the first close-up of her face. No, she's not 50. I think she's 40. I think she's 40 years old. Now that we've got the close-up, that's a 40-year-old. That's a 40-year-old. She's not prematurely gray. She's naturally gray. Well, Heinz, that's a good question. We may get into that.
But I am mentally 29. And I will die by that.
How old are you?
Don't worry about it. Old
That's
enough.
kind of very important when
Old
we
enough
calculate
to
debt
have
and
kids.
interest. Well, old enough to have kids is younger than you should be having sex, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to get out of her.
Yeah, no.
Okay, how
Just do your
old is she?
mental math. Do your mental math, okay?
That doesn't make any sense. You could have had a kid at
That
like
makes
13.
no fucking sense.
All right, well, sometime in high
How
school.
old are you when you had a kid?
Sometime in high school.
She's over 30.
Okay, are we gonna have a productive conversation?
Yes, sir. But can we just...
Is she, oh, hold up. Is she trying to obfuscate her age because she's illegal? And she's trying not to give away too much personal biometric data. So when this goes live on YouTube, ICE can't use her age to try and track her. Maybe that's why she's refusing to give her age. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. There it fucking is.
Just pretend that I'm 29.
No, because your compound growth in the overall marketplace, if we're thinking about how much time you have to retire, is wrong with
Colton,
35.
I don't love you anymore.
The fuck's wrong with 35? That's not even a big difference. That's 6 years.
Oh, she's 35.
That's so stupid. Why even do?
30. Boy, she's looking a bit rough for 35. Colt, it sounds like Colt, his producer from off screen, told Caleb that she's 35. She's not terrible, but she's a bit rough. It's a bit of a rough 35.
That I'm so confused. You know that dramatically affects
Because
everything in the world of
mentally,
math.
if you keep yourself young, you'll feel young. So mentally, I tell myself I'm 29, so I feel young.
Or is she mentally? I can't figure this out.
You're horrible.
No.
Yes, Needler. Well, actually, no, I don't know that. Okay, so, okay. Dude, here's the funny part. 30 years ago, the age of 35 was no big deal. That's the funny part. 20, 30 years ago, when someone was in their 30s, it was no big deal. For some fucking reason, nowadays, people, particularly women, think that when you hit your 30s, it's fucking game over. For reasons that escape me, so many women think that when they hit their 30s, that their looks just magically disappear because, social media says you're a hag at the age of 35. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. 35 is still perfectly young. Considering people live to be in their 80s and 90s these days, 35 is still quite young, I will say. And 35-year-old women can be absolutely fucking gorgeous. I have seen plenty of women that are 35 years of age that are stunning, that look better than the 20-somethings. Case in point, Gal Gadot is in her 30s. And not counting how she is as an actor. We're going to leave the fact that she is shit as an actor alone. Gal Gadot is in her 30s. Rachel Zegler is in her 20s. When they paired the two of them up for Snow White, and there was the whole joke of who is the fairest in the land, the big-ass fucking joke is, you're going to say Rachel Zegler is the fairest in the land compared to Gal fucking Gadot, who is probably 10, 15 years her senior? There it is. 35 is not old. Despite what social media tries to tell you, 35 is still reasonably young. And women that are 35 can be absolute gorgeous sex pots. To this day. Okay? Just saying.
I mean, you could have just told me your age. That's a very weird way to start the episode because I asked you before I even started filming. You said 20. What the fuck? What? I don't understand. It impacts everything. Age impacts everything.
I got an even better one for you. Mila Jovovich. Mila Jovovich is 50, I think, and she is still smoking hot. With Mila Jovovich looks like she has not aged in the last 30 fucking years, and she is still an absolute smoke show. So, yeah, take your 35 is old and you're dried up and shove it straight up your ass. Needler, I mean, granted, your breasts are gorgeous. I will not deny that in any way, shape, or form. That is all I have seen, though. So those of you, if I'm judging you based strictly upon your breasts, you are a sex bomb, okay? If I have only that to judge, there you go. Jamie Lee Curtis, GBP, is absolutely starting to show her age, unfortunately. For a long time, she didn't. Jamie Lee Curtis has indeed, up until 10 years ago, Jamie Lee Curtis has aged like fine wine. She was gorgeous for about 10 years ago is when she started showing her age. Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, there are many women out there right now that you can say that are in their 30s, in their 40s, even in their 50s, and they are still smoking. Anyway, we gotta move on from this. We're stuck on this. We gotta move on.
Before we even started filming, you said 20. What the fuck? What? I don't understand. It impacts everything. Age impacts everything. We're doing the numbers, your limited life here on Earth, all the numbers that we are doing, the plan that we come up with at the end, and all the interest accruing on debt or the compound interest in the marketplace is all dependent on age.
Okay, so
Even your Hammer financial score is dependent on age when it comes to fucking retirement. So why are we pretending? That's so fun. What a stupid way to start the conversation.
okay,
I'm
you got
sorry.
my age. I'm sorry.
It's just stupid. It's just, come on. I wanted to come in, like, we were giggly and I was like coming in feeling good, and why just f it at the beginning?
I'm sorry.
What do you do for a living? 35-year-old Natasha.
Needler? Understandable. I'm not asking you to. That's all I was just saying. He's like, it's understandable. Like, you don't want to actually show your face. I'm there with you. I don't even sweat it. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
I am a stay-at-home mom now. I just had my baby. She's 3 months old.
Okay, so there's a 17-year-old, 3-month-old, and a what?
And a 12-year-old.
So you had a kid at 18. Okay, that's not that crazy anymore. It would have been crazy at, what was the math going to be, like 13?
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, that would have
maybe.
been pretty concerning. And I would have also been looking at you. Well, I mean, you're at that point, you would have been 3 years older than me. So this is her then. So it's whatever. Okay. Okay, so stay-at-home mother, so not making any money. Now, is it because we're afraid of you leaving the house and immediately
And
getting
a 12-year-old,
lost? 'Cause
Garrett.
based on this conversation so far,
Middle
that's
child
my
is
main
12.
concern. I'm afraid to let you leave the studio. Can you get to the airport?
No.
I don't know. Without him?
Cannot.
Good luck.
No, I cannot.
Are you essentially a predator because you're dating a mental child?
No,
Thanks.
she's not. She's not mental.
Mm-hmm.
She just doesn't
And
like
you,
Fred.
what do you?
Oh, we will be the judge of that, good sir. And we've only just got started.
You do, Mr. Oscar, for a living. Oscar's a very racist name we gave you, but I'll accept it.
It's all right.
Better than like Domingo or something.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. I'm a little disappointed in Caleb that since they named her Natasha, that they didn't name him Boris. I'm sorry, Caleb, that's a fail. It was right there. It was right there. So when you decided her name would be Natasha, it was right there on a silver fucking platter. You could have given him the name of Boris. Caleb, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I am disappointed, however. That's all I'm gonna say.
That one would have been better, actually.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Domingo or something.
yeah.
Oh.
That one would have been better, actually.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Because your real name is actually quite a white name. So we just went like...
It is?
Well, I mean, it can be. I know whites with that name. But we went full sombrero and shaker with the fake name we gave you.
He chose it.
I blame... Oh, you chose it?
Yeah.
You're racist against yourself. Oh, never mind. No. The name he goes by is his middle name. His first name is actually incredibly taco driven.
It is.
Okay, what do you
Okay.
do for a living?
I work in construction.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Okay.
Of course. No surprise.
What do you do in construction?
Well, I'm a carpenter. I drive the forklift around.
I thought I saw you renovating my house. Okay. You just drive the forklift around?
Yeah, for the most
Dude,
part.
you got the fucking gig. Out of all the construction workers, you got the gig. You get a little bit of breeze with the motion?
That's what
A
you
little
think.
bit of breeze.
That's what
Dude, you're not doing this. You're doing this.
Yeah, I'm doing that, but it comes with a lot of responsibility. It's not just
Responsibility is good because responsibility usually comes with...
But by the way, don't forget he had to go through a certification course. He had to get certified as a forklift driver. And typically speaking, that certification is done through state governmental programs. Yeah, if he's actually forklift certified. Now, given the situation that we're about to well, I'm not saying it's difficult, Revan. Don't misunderstand. I'm not saying that it was difficult. I'm saying that he had to get registered with the state to have that certification. If he's actually certified. Because we all know, I'm pretty sure that any kind of certification like that does go through the state, Seb. I think not CDL, but and that's where I was going. Given the circumstances we're about to hear, it is a question mark whether or not he's certified. Voice to say, Zach, what I mean is the certification is registered with the state. Not that the state administers it, but that you go through a course and that registration is submitted to the state. It is registered with the state. You don't necessarily receive it from the state. You may receive it from a private entity that does the training and certification, but that certification gets registered with the state itself. That's what I was talking about. And yeah, if he is he actually certified? Because we all know that there are plenty of construction companies that under the table the shit out of this stuff. So let's see if he actually says if he's registered or not.
Income. I'm saying you got to get away from the physical part of construction, especially, I mean, Phoenix. We're talking Phoenix.
But it's not like
it's a little warm there.
It's not like I get paid extra, for taking on the extra responsibility.
Well, yeah, but you get less physical in the heat, in the sun, and the crazy.
Actually, no, I get worse because I'm outside. I'm outside all day. So
is it mostly construction outside?
You can get it interior, where you're working inside the building.
Interesting. I'm trying to tell you, you have a halfway decent part of the construction gig, and you're just really wanting to tell me it sucks.
It's because everyone thinks that it's is it, you got the easiest part of it. It's not necessarily the easiest.
Why? Are we dick measuring who has the worst construction job? I don't know. I would rather have that than the person nailing on the roof.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Fair point.
Let's just say that.
But don't make it seem like I'm working inside,
No,
Is he protesting too much because he doesn't want them to look too deeply into it? I don't think he's resenting being called out for it, Scary Guy. Given that they're likely illegal, I'm wondering if he's scared that they're looking too deeply into it. And that, again, someone that sees his YouTube video once it launches may go, we should look into this.
Didn't say that. I just, okay. It's oddly defensive.
Andrew, I know that. Good night, Demon.
You got the dream job.
I
not
didn't.
The dream job.
Well, this is better than many of the others, is it not?
True.
I guess.
So
it depends on your point of view.
What do you make, Oscar?
I make 31 an hour.
Very good. How many hours a week?
Working right now 50, 60 hours. Depends. It fluctuates a little bit.
Yeah, grinding and you can because she stays at home. Is there a part of, 3-month-old, it makes sense to stay home. So is there a plan of you going back to work? Because he wouldn't have to work as much if you were also bringing in income. I understand definitely being home at a 3-month. I'm totally vibing with that. If he's willing to put in the work, how do you feel putting in that much work?
It's more stress.
Yeah, that's a lot of hours. 50, 60?
Yeah.
But stay-at-home wife, it is harder to support on a single income these days, so you really got to stretch those hours to make that work, especially with 3 children. Wait, not married. How long have you guys been together?
Well, okay, 3 children, but the 17-year-old is probably getting ready to go on to college. 17-year-old is probably in her last year of school, and 17-year-old can functionally take care of herself. She is basically on the cusp of turning 18, being an adult herself. So it's kind of more like taking care of 2 kids, a 12-year-old and the 2-month-old.
17-year-old.
So the 17 and 12-year-old are from my previous marriage.
Oh.
I would love to go back to work. Unfortunately, I was terminated from my previous job, but
Is it because you kept calling yourself 29
yeah,
on every HR report
why.
and all onboarding processes?
Yes, that's for sure why.
Cool. What hits your account per pay? What's your per pay? Is it every other week or bi-weekly, semi-monthly? Weekly. Good. What hits?
Yeah, it's around
on average
1,500.
Why were you fired? Oh wait. Okay, let me get the math. Let's do 1,450. If that's the average, times 52 divided by 12, average it out. We're looking at about not bad.
Thank you, Unclear Taco, for the subby. Thank you very much.
At $6,283.33. Now, cost of living in Phoenix has certainly gone up over the past few years, but even still, it's not like the most insane expensive city in the overall country. But either way, why did you get fired?
But with that, he does get union taken out, and then
I asked what hits the account. Is that what hits the account?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's great. Nat, let's go.
Then yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's being tax exempt.
Oh, why?
Because
What?
I lost my job.
Huh?
Because I lost my job.
What?
Sure,
just
but
recently
why?
did
You're
it.
gonna have
Well,
to pay
I mean-
taxes. If you guys aren't filing joint, the kid isn't yours except for the 3-month-old. The child tax credit, I mean, it's not going to cover yet your income fully covering all tax you'll owe.
We are gonna file joint, and he's gonna be head of.
Wait. Wait. She's talking about tax exempt. Is he getting paid under the table? Is he like not actually receiving a standard paycheck where taxes get taken out of it? He's getting paid under the table, isn't he? Yeah, that's why he's saying like, oh, I'm tax exempt. Cause he's not actually receiving a standard income that gets taxed. I'll bet it's all under the table. Well, Derby, that's the thing. Is like he's saying, oh, I gotta pay union, but I'm tax exempt, which makes no fucking sense. Or he's claiming depends that night. It's possible, Doc. Yeah, it's like shit's not making sense here. Shit is definitely not making sense here.
fully covering all.
Although, in terms of the union, if it's union, then he could be paying his union dues in cash. He could have made a deal with the contractor that he works for to pay the union dues in cash instead of having it taken out of his paycheck. That's entirely possible.
The child tax credit, I mean, it's not going to cover yet your income fully covering all tax you'll owe.
We are gonna file joint, and he's gonna be head of household, and we can claim the 12-year-old. That's the arrangement we have.
17 is split custody?
Yeah, they both are.
Okay, but even still, will 6,000 cover the full total taxes you owe because you make good money. Like Nat, well, that's after taxes. No taxes. Sorry. That's after you took the amount you're putting to taxes from paycheck basically to zero, right? Full zero?
Just federal 0.
Well, yeah. Is there income
I mean,
tax in Arizona?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't do it.
know
I don't
that.
do it like the entire year though.
You're doing
Well,
it now because you got laid off. But
yeah.
even still, we're talking, you probably make like 80. I don't know how much you take, so I'm assuming 80. You're gonna pay f***ing taxes, especially if there's, state,
No,
especially.
this year, I think I'm gonna be making like 65.
Then the
a
math
month.
you just gave me makes no f***ing sense.
He just got a
It's
raise.
Yeah, I get like
Well,
raises
even still,
throughout
you're gonna have
throughout
to-
the year. But on top of that, like it depends on the project. Like I was working 40 hours a week. It, like overtime barely picked up. So it's like it fluctuates, and it's not
Yeah,
always.
but
like
you'll probably
60s.
still owe 2 to 3 by the end of the year.
Even with claiming both of the kids and myself.
I think so, just about. Just about.
So
It's going to be close, depending on a lot of things. Okay, why'd you get fired?
So
No, Black Wolf. No. It's not that they are allowed to. If they are actually illegal, it's not that they are allowed to vote. They things get twisted so that they can vote. If they're illegal, they have no right to vote. But depending on where they're living, they may ignore that fact and give them a vote.
I was 8 months pregnant. I had been with the company already a year and a half. And I got let go when I was 8 months pregnant. They told me that it was because I was not adhering to my breaks and schedule. And I have the termination letter. Like, it says exactly that. I was not adhering to my breaks and schedules.
I mean, why the f weren't you?
What? Why?
Because, unfortunately, I get very, very sick and nauseous. So sometimes I
Because
have...
you were pregnant?
I had to, like, run to the bathroom and, like, use
Hold
the
on, I
bathroom.
don't.
Oh, Bill, this doesn't sound right. No, this is sounding like bullshit. If an employer fired her because she was taking extra breaks because she was getting sick due to morning sickness from the pregnancy, then that company would be on the hook for, illegal termination. However, what we may get into here is because they're illegal, that's where I'm going. If she was illegal and hired illegally, then they could just say, we're firing you, and if you try and sue us, we'll just call ICE and have you deported. That is very, so basically they're like, we don't care that you're pregnant, you were constantly going to the bathroom to throw up, you're no good to us, get the fuck out, and go ahead and try and sue. Our first call will be to ICE, and your whole family will be deported back to Mexico tomorrow. That's probably what happened.
So you have to go on a queue when
there
you
might be a lawsuit type thing there.
So when you go on breaks and stuff, you have to go on a certain queue with that employer to go on breaks. And sometimes I didn't have time to do that, so I would just run to the bathroom.
Did you move up from 40 to that 60 after she got laid off, or have you been doing that for a while?
Well, it just depends on the project. The project started picking up, so overtime came with it. But
so when the project's done, it might go down.
Yes, I got lucky. You know,
Yeah.
When's the project gonna be done?
Well, I guess lucky if you want to call it that.
Well, when's the project gonna be done? Projected.
It's 2-3 years.
Oh, okay. It's
Okay.
a chunky one.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean, in construction, it can change it.
Yeah, it certainly can.
You know, even with elections.
It
and
sounds
whatnot,
like you told Colton that you think they laid her off to avoid maternity leave.
I think so, yeah.
Can you prove that?
I mean, they
How
start.
close can you prove that?
I have like documentation. I was with the company a year and a half, and they never like brought anything about my breaks, anything about like me taking too much time during my breaks or lunches or anything. So
Okay, it's hard.
Just
Unless you
during
have,
I have very little doubt that the company fired her so they wouldn't need to pay for her maternity leave. I have zero doubt of that. But I also think that they fully expected they could get away with it because she's illegal, and they just basically said, what the fuck are you going to do? File a complaint? We'll call ICE, and your ass will get deported. That's the issue here. This is where it's like it's where it's like, I kind of want to say it's like a double-edged sword. It's like you get people that come into the country illegally, and they can, they work, and, even if they're good, like, out of pocket, these two sound like they're actually like trying to be contributory. Like, yes, it's like if they came into the country illegally, they're illegal immigrants. But they are actually trying to be beneficial to society. He's working construction. He's working 40 hours. Now he's up to 60 hours. And it's construction. He's actually a part of building shit. Don't know what her job was, but she was working in an office. And, she was actually being contributory. So this is not a couple that, at least thus far, was sponging on government programs after coming into the country illegally. They're not like spending their life sponging on government programs. That is the typical illegal immigrant that you're just like, why the fuck are you here? All you're doing is taking. You're not giving back. You're a scumbag piece of shit. These two actually are working. They are contributing. And herein lies where it's kind of like the double-edged sword, because we're all about, okay, if you're illegal, get the fuck out. You came to the country illegally. It's, yeah, that's basically it, Black Wolf. It's like, yeah, they're illegal immigrants, but this is kind of like the not exactly common situation where they're illegal immigrants, but they're actually being a net positive benefit to society. And so therein, it's not so easy, I guess is the word I'm looking for, to just look at them and go, oh, they're just a scourge on our society. All they're doing is they're bringing our country down because all they're doing is taking, and they're scumbags that are just running around causing problems anywhere, like the typical thing. Now, I'm not dismissing that they enter the country illegally. This is not me just giving them a pass. Okay, bear that in mind. I'm not like giving them a pass and saying, oh, well, because you're, being very contributory, you get a pass. Not saying that at all. But you are seeing, and there you go, Draft. That's where I was going to go to. Now you're seeing it also where the American businesses are taking advantage of this. And with her in question, they're hiring someone who is illegal. This person is working, and then they can just, and then to avoid paying her money for maternity leave like they would pay for any pregnant woman, they're like, fuck it, we're going to fire you. So while, yes, they are illegal, and that is a not insignificant issue, there's also the company at play here that's also acting shittily, and the government should also be going after this company as well. If they're hiring her knowing she's illegal, then they need to go after the company. Just like if this was true with the construction company, they need to go after the construction company as well. This is like one of those situations where it is a little bit more complex, while not at all ignoring the fact that these two are in the country illegally.
My
Anything you
pregnancy.
can show.
Yeah, because during my pregnancy, they started making a big deal out of it. And then I had FMLA, I had approved work compensation or work accommodations, and I had approved
So what's going on financially now in the household? What are things looking like today?
It's tight budget. You know,
I would imagine.
Yes.
Well, no, I don't hope so, but I hope you're at least budgeting. I mean, is that 100% true if we go through your spending and income? Payroll that came in was $1,000 less than you suggested. Well, 500. It was $5,836 came in. Okay. Maybe a shorter month, whatever. Maybe it was just less overtime that month. That's great. How much was spent in the household on our tight budget?
less than what came in.
Huh?
Less than what came in.
Okay, so less than, what did I say? 5,836? What do you think?
What, counting bills and everything?
Oh,
Everything?
Sorry.
You don't think
Oh,
bills are spending?
She's going to be dancing this
I
whole
would
time,
say
isn't
probably
she?
around 4,500.
Okay, it was $8,042. What is this tight budget we're talking about?
no.
Because that doesn't seem tight. That seems like you're blowing all your
shucks.
money.
Yeah, I don't know where that spending.
No, then where's the tight budget if you don't know where the money's going? Isn't that what a budget's for? Isn't that what a budget would say? Where the money had gone? Where it is going to
Yeah.
go?
Who
Runs the finances? What's the dynamic here?
He definitely runs the finances.
Okay.
He does he does everything. She's a stay-at-home mom. Her fault. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that she is going to be she is more of a trad wife. Is she stays at home, she takes care of the kids. Hopefully she's cleaning the house and cooking the meals and relies upon her man to basically take care of everything. Yet for some reason, she's the fucking chatterbox trying to answer all the questions that she can't answer.
You just take care of the kids, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and scheduling and all that, yeah.
Scheduling?
We have very active kids.
So taking care of kids, okay.
Oh
so
my
you,
God.
This is true, Garrett,
Well,
but
right, isn't it?
Yes.
Is
You're
this true?
scheduling the kids' things. And
Yes.
That's
Well, but also, Garrett, we don't know when she was fired. We don't know how much longer before she gave birth that she was fired. She could have been fired, like, given the fact that they said that they fired her because she was having morning sickness, I would imagine that it was fairly early into her pregnancy. I have to imagine it was like they fired her roughly around when she was like 4 to 5 months pregnant. At a guess. Now, granted, some women do have with some women that morning sickness does stick around later into the pregnancy. So just going by an average, I would have to say it's like around 4 or 5 months. So she's been out of work for probably I'm gonna hazard a guess and say 7 to 8 months. Did she say 8 months? Okay, and I missed that where she said she was out for 8 months. Okay, there it is. There's your answer. She said it was 8 months.
well, right, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
No,
Scheduling the kids.
she said she was around 8 months away. Really? Okay, I missed that. I missed the part where she said that. Okay. It's not unusual for pregnant women to still experience morning sickness around 8 months. And I'm sure it's like, she probably had to go pee a lot because when women are that pregnant, there is pressure placed on the bladder from the baby in the belly. So she was probably going to pee a lot also. And yeah, every pregnancy is different.
It's things
Yes.
that's taken care of. Okay. That's a weird thing to take offense to, I guess. But you run the finances. How could you be so wrong? By a lot.
I mean, just,
Over 2,000.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, just kind of hoping that it would be less. I mean, I try to get her
Thing.
involved in the
Well, Zeb, you see, when a mommy and a daddy love each other very much, they send the bees to the flower, and the bees pollinate the flower. They be fucking. Okay, Zeb, they, mommy and daddy be fucking. Sometimes in very creative ways. Go ahead, ask your parents for the photos. As a non-pregnant woman, I have no medical input. I remove the baby one way or another. I don't deal with the opposite. Gramps, fair points.
finances, but it's just not, it's not there. And I feel like it's maybe one of the
No,
things
Wolf
that's like
Mother, I
holding
cannot
me back
confirm.
from, like marriage and whatnot. That it's like
Is what?
Wait, we
it's not
misinformed.
there. And I feel like it's maybe one of the things that's like holding me back from, like marriage and whatnot. That it's like
Is what?
we don't necessarily agree on like the finances. Like
What do we disagree on? What's the
Oh.
big conflict here?
Oh, she be spending.
her way of budgeting is just, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense, right? Like I don't know, like it just, she says like she tries to do it like week by week and saying like, at the end of the week we'll have extra money, but it's like it's
Yeah.
not really extra money, and she
I foresee that when we get into the expenditures, she is going to be the majority spender. That's why she's the one running them into this debt. And that's why he's like, I don't know if I want to marry this bitch. She's spending all the money and putting us into debt because it's all coming from her. I will bet anything.
thinks that it's free to spend.
Well, how is she thinking this? Why, if you're the one running the finances, why is she thinking this?
So she doesn't like the way I do it. So she tries to do her own
What
way.
do you think? What do you not like? He says you don't like something.
So I can
Okay.
show you. He uses this app that's called Budget.
I use an
Dollar-
app.
I don't know, but he wants me to follow
You
the.
should use DollarWise. New features launched today as filming.
Oh, maybe it's not. I don't know, but he wants me to go in there and like categorize everything. That annoys me, and it's so tedious.
Well, first of all, that's a
Sir?
bit weird because, again, if you use DollarWise, it would be automatically categorized. Fix a couple things once, and then it automatically fixes it forever. So there we go. That solves that issue. But oh no! Oh, I have all day.
No, I don't. I have a 3-month-old. I'm breastfeeding.
I know, but you can hold the phone while it sucks on the tit.
No, you cannot. You have to support the head and the breast.
Fair enough. Put it
She-
down then.
she's
Look at
right.
the budgeting now. This is like these tweaking the.
But at the same time, she doesn't have the infant latched onto her titty all day, every day. The baby feeds, the baby burps, the baby shits its diaper. You change the baby, you put the baby down, the baby goes to sleep for a couple hours. There you go. Now you got free time. Or you put the baby in the little bouncy chair thing, and the baby's perfectly content looking at like the diorama that's slowly twirling over its head, making noises. And it sits there going, oh, then you can like do your proper budgeting. Like, yes, babies are a tremendous responsibility. Absolutely. No question. But literally, your entire day is not 100% blocked off by the baby. There are plenty of times during the day where a baby is not taking up your time, where the baby is sleeping, the baby is playing, the baby's just chilling. There are plenty of times.
Categories things. If you do it every other day, it does not take that long unless you're going out there and blowing all your money endlessly, constantly.
Like lack of sleep. Sometimes I don't even feel like I'm here. Like I'm like zombie mode. I'm like running on like fumes.
Okay, so after we did the 2 times to tax credit, had a household with her as a dependent, I guess.
Yes.
With the money you've likely set aside for taxes this year so far, I mean, you're gonna have to pay $3,317 ish. in federal, not state taxes.
Yeah.
And that was probably set aside this year so far already. So I think you might be okay. I'm extra careful. I don't know. I don't want to promise that. It is not my fault if you owe money by the end of the year, but that's at least what we're seeing, okay?
I'm just hoping my tax lady can work up some magic.
Why do you have a tax lady, though? You're just literally, you're taking standard deductions saying you have a kid. Why do you have a tax lady? You don't really have a complicated thing. Are you a contractor?
No.
I have
Yeah, exactly. Why do you need a CPA specifically?
I started doing our taxes, so.
I mean, so that they can work
You,
up
the
magic.
person that doesn't know the money of the household at all, nor the categories of anything that is happening? But is that not
This
true?
is a mistake.
But I can do the taxes, okay?
How? You
Extra
don't know
dough.
what's happening. How?
You're so mean.
Am
That's
I?
a question.
You don't know. Can you, like, is there a rebuttal? Is like, you don't know what's happening. How are you the tax person?
But when it comes to the taxes, I can go through like the prompts and through the system and like.
I mean, as far as I know, this is what I have through the conversation you guys had with Colton before, is that you guys, he tries to sit you down in budget, and you just simply don't listen. You just don't listen.
I do
Uh-huh, there it
listen,
is.
Oh,
but
bullshit.
he is so he's very
Oh, he gets into the
particular.
numbers and where
Yes.
they've gone?
yes.
And what's the alternative?
I just want to have a breakdown of every week what needs to go out.
Why
the
weekly
monies.
budgeting? That just gets way too...
Listen to me. I want to go
Oh,
through
no.
everything that's on the week every week.
Oh, no.
And then at the end of that week, have what we need for that week. So the amount we need, the amount that's set aside for future bills. So for next week or the week after. It works for me. When I was living by myself.
Well, you're incorrect.
It obviously doesn't work for you if you're spending more than you're taking in. So, no, it doesn't work for you. The numbers 5 minutes ago disproved in one sentence that it's not working. And it's especially not working for you. This is the guy that does finances for a living. Shut the fuck up and listen to him.
When I was living by myself and with my apartment and my own kids, it worked perfectly fine. And I was able to pay all my bills and I was able to pay a month
You had
ahead.
no debt.
I did have debt.
Shut the fuck up then. What are you talking about? Clearly it didn't work if you had debt. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I was saving up to buy our home, so it did
You had debt.
work. Yes, I had debt, but unfortunately, sometimes I just had to put some stuff on credit card.
As in your budget didn't work,
Because
dude.
I was learning to live on my own as...
Learning?
Yes.
Well,
'cause
when did you break up with this dude? Or how quickly did you guys... Wait, 6 years ago you guys met, right? You guys started dating 6 years ago?
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you talking about? When are you talking? Are you talking about over 6 years ago?
I literally lived by myself for only like a year. So I learned to start paying for my own stuff and all that.
This was so long ago. I don't give a fuck.
This makes no fucking sense.
It's
And also, weekly budgeting just doesn't work because there's things that don't hit weekly. Rent's not a weekly thing. Car bills aren't a weekly thing. It doesn't make sense. When a massive expense comes that might be 30, 40% of our income, like rent, sometimes 50%, that doesn't make sense to budget in weekly because a weekly amount wouldn't cover that. You have to budget it monthly and
for
make sure you have enough money.
Caleb, it
No,
doesn't
not-
work for you. I've talked to all my girlfriends, and this is literally how we all our brains work this way. Maybe this is like a
And your brains are clearly broken because if this actually worked, you would not be spending more than you're taking in. Yeah, she is the epitome of girl mathing this shit. Like, we haven't even gotten into the numbers, and already you can tell she's doing 100% fucking girl math. No, brethren. Ember math would mean that she would be in budget, that she would be paying all of her... If it was Ember math, not only would she be paying all of her bills, but then she'd also be setting aside stuff, be setting aside money for just in cases, and for, just basically setting aside money for the future, for future goals. That's what Ember math would be, because that's what I do. Every fucking one of my bills is paid every month. Plus, I'm continually saving money every fucking month. And just leaving it in a bank and not touching it because I'm just in case I want to get a house in this, this coming summer, stuff like that. That's my math where all my bills are fully paid. I am like, I'm not like struggling every month. I can, basically I can make purchases for myself every now and again if I want to, and I'm not hurting financially in any way because of it. Plus, I'm still saving money more and more and more that keeps stacking every month. That is Ember math. Thank you, E4. Thank you very much.
Male thing and a girl thing because
Oh, are you really gonna do guy math versus girl math on this
yes,
shit?
I swear to God, it's different. All my
Okay.
girlfriends have the same way of budgeting, and
Screwdriver, where are you? Where are you, Screwdriver? Front and center, Stray. Front and center. Screwdriver. Mwah. Thank you. You know you don't have to do that. You know that, right? I'm okay doing the grind. You know you don't have to do that. But thank you. I do really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I have a little question for you. Let's play some trivia. Did your friends or did I accumulate $250,000 net worth before starting a very successful business by 25?
I don't want to. Screwdriver can say it if he wants to, but Screwdriver did something very sweet for me with World of Warships just now. Thank you, Screwdriver.
I accumulate $250,000 net worth before starting a very successful business by 25. Which one?
Getting rich in 2025 is great. I've got always do 9 out. It's just to get from plus and it's different. Full A. Pay us private. We don't read. And by the way, they'll hook for and we're done. Is why 97. Honest had that because living with crippling debt until you're 90 is not the retirement plan you dreamed of. Which one? Which one had that? Because it wasn't my YouTube money that did that. Which one accumulated $250,000 net worth? Okay, so whose system likely works versus not? Do they have debt?
but again,
Do they have debt? Do they have debt?
You're a guy.
What does that mean?
Oh, fuck you, sweetheart. Fuck you. No. Fucking no. I hate when women do this bullshit. I fucking hate when women do this bullshit. Oh, I can't get ahead in life because I'm a girl. Yeah, she's a misandrous feminist. You're a guy. I'm a girl. It's easier for you. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Women, you can talk about, the pay gap that, in corporations. Sure, you can talk about that. She's not in a corporation. She's not experiencing that pay gap. She can, when she can actually do work, she can actually do budget. That is not a difference between guy and girl. Budgeting your money is not a guy-girl thing. That is literally just a smart and fucking stupid thing. And it is not exclusive to guy or girl, as we have seen many times before. She's just basically already thrown the excuses. I'm just a girl. I don't know about any of these stuff. That's my excuse. Feel bad for me. It's not my fault. I'm just a girl. Fuck you, bitch. And Meaty, she's like 35.
I don't know. I don't go into their finances.
Then why the f are you listening to people you don't even know if their finances are working or not?
Because I'm not gonna pride in their personal
But why
life.
do we trust that it works?
Yes.
I'm just saying that all of us girls think the same way.
Then you're all fucking stupid. And being girls has nothing to do with it. Again, it's like, this bitch is not doing women. This bitch is the one that basically puts women behind in the society thinking that women are capable. She and all of her friends are equally stupid and they think that's normal.
It's a little sexist.
No, my clique, my little girlfriend clique. Not all girls, just my girlfriend clique.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't.
Do you hate them? They sound horrible.
Well,
But it is it's a whole bunch of chattering hyenas all basically sit around in a circle jerk telling each other how awesome they are and, oh, just do this, girlfriend. You get the new dress, get your hair done, get the jewelry, girlfriend. You deserve it. Fuck the budget, fuck the men. Get what you want, girlfriend. You slay queen. That's her little fucking inner circle of harpies, basically.
No, I wouldn't say I hate them. I just
You guys have a clique name?
The Click.
Oh my God.
You're such an ass. Thanks.
Like, why are we listening to people if we don't even know if they're successful or not? Like, would I listen to a random person on the street or even a friend? No. Okay. For example, there is actually someone in my friend group who always tries to talk about, what should be done in the world of business, yet he's never built a business in his life. Why would I listen to that person?
Exactly.
Like, why would I?
I'll ask them about their
Like,
finances.
if I saw them build a successful business, then let's do it. He has experience. He would know what's going on. He doesn't. So it's like, okay, I listen and I nod, and then I don't
Stop it, Mike.
do the things he says because he has no real world experience with it. Why, like, you don't know if maybe they're complete failures, maybe they're not. And you don't see it on the outside. No one shows it on the outside in the United States. We just put everything on debt. And we look like we're living a good, normal, upper middle class life, no matter who you are.
True.
Uh-huh. So why the fuck are we listening to them? Girl brain versus boy brain. This is stupid.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
I don't know. It works
Why
better
would a
for
boy
me.
do it different? Come on. If that's what you're going to say, what's the why?
Yeah.
It's
Let's
just
hear it.
When he talks about it and he like breaks everything down, like he wants everything very
Rationally instead of emotionally?
You're so annoying. Everything.
Come on, if you're going to go boy.
Which means Caleb is 100% right. Which again is not a girl versus boy issue. This is a her being a flighty dumbass versus him that actually cares about their finances. I guarantee you, in her fucking head, this all stems back from in my head, I'm 29 years old. She wants to be a fucking trophy wife. That's what this boils down to. She wants to be a trophy wife, and so she's doing the budgeting to ensure that she gets basically everything that she wants so she can continue to be the trophy wife. The stay-at-home trophy wife, while he's working his ass off every day, she can pamper herself and look pretty and get the jewelry and go have tea with the girlfriends so they can kibitz and gossip and squee and whatever. And that's what this boils down to. And when she's getting challenged on it, oh, you're so stupid. You're so mean. Why are you so mean to me? I just want to be a girl. I just want to be a 29-year-old girl in a 35-year-old's body. That's what this is going to boil down to. Because I fucking guarantee when we start hitting the numbers, her expenditures are going to be all of the expenditures. Guaranteed.
Boy brain versus girl
so
brain.
maniaculously, and like he like wants everything categorized, and it just.
You mean meticulously? Maniculously isn't a word, you dumb fuck. Do you mean meticulously? Fuck me.
You don't want it categorized.
No, I just want to know, like,
Housing should be in the same category as going to McDonald's.
what? Housing should
What?
be the
You're
same.
annoyed that he categorized his purchases and expenses.
So that's why I just want to know, like, what needs to go out every week and what needs to, like, be set aside for future.
But you don't want to know to what? And also, weekly doesn't matter. Again, this isn't boy brain versus math brain. Let's say, what's your rent?
$18.50.
Okay, $18.50.
Okay, not bad.
Divided by what I'm going to round down to as $6,000, not $6,200 on a monthly basis. Okay, that's 30%. Now, there's usually 4 weeks in a month, right? Mm-hmm. Do we agree on this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we agree on this? Colton, may I have a whiteboard? I really want to draw out what a boy brain thinks.
And well,
See
here
what
we
I have to deal
go.
with
This
when
we
I'm
good.
doing a budget.
Yes, I would divorce her immediately, even though you're not even married.
He's not married, so he can't divorce me.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
Okay. So there's 4 weeks. Here's a week.
Oh my God.
uh-huh.
Here's a week.
He's already doing it.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing it wrong?
Yes.
How am I doing it wrong? You don't even know what I'm doing.
I need horizontal.
These are 4 weeks, right?
Okay.
He's about to lose
Do
his
we
shit.
agree?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yippee. We figured it out. Now, if you're budgeting weekly of what money goes out on a weekly basis, well, fun fact, rent hits once. And yeah, there it is. So that's the first week. Rent is 30% of income. If we're budgeting weekly, each week is only 25% of our income. That means this is... Because this is already overfilled by rent. You can't budget weekly because it's already gone. It's done. It's obliterated. It's ruined. You have to budget monthly because if you budget monthly, rent is only this. And then you can figure out what to do. This doesn't make sense. You can't budget weekly.
See, again.
Oh my God. Less than 30 minutes in, we're getting the crash outs. Oh, we're in for a treat. Oh, are we in for a fucking treat on this one, I think.
This is what makes sense to you.
Okay, girl brain math. Erase this and do it for me.
So,
girl brain.
This should be good.
Girl brain.
Girl brain your face.
What does
Shut
that
up,
even
bitch.
mean?
I don't know. Okay, so the way I like to do it
Yes,
is...
the girl brain method. Gotcha.
Okay.
We went horizontal, yeah.
So I like to think of everything that's going to come out this week. And
Well, can you explain what everything is here? I explained what everything is so you can follow.
okay, sorry. Mortgage,
No, what are the lines?
this is 1 week. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and 4 weeks.
Okay, so there was no line for the fourth week. That's
oh
interesting.
my God. See?
I just want to make sure I'm following
Just
along.
like him.
Oh, you don't like it, do you, bitch? You don't like that he's criticizing how you're laying stuff out when he only drew one box and you're like, what is that? What is that? What is that? You don't like it, do you, sweetheart?
I'm just... What?
You're so annoying.
What the fuck are you on about?
Anyways, so whatever needs to come out this week, I need to know what monies we need here. And then what's left over. And then whatever money's from left over here, I need to know what needs to go on the next week, and the next week, and what's left over for each week. And I would love to have whatever's left over here go to the next month already.
But it's not possible. No money would be left over.
I want to build it up so that we can have money left over. So that's the thing where I get annoyed with him because I'm like, okay, you're telling me that this money is left over in the account.
This makes her brain is fucking broken. Her brain is just fucking broken because, I mean, okay, theoretically you can break a month down by weekly expenses. Sure, yes, you can do that. But the first thing you do, but when it comes down to budgeting, the first thing that you need to do is you need to figure out the overall. You need to look at the big picture first before you start breaking it down to the smaller individual weekly pictures. So you've got to figure out, okay, what is coming out every month for rent? What is coming out every month for groceries? What is coming out every month for gas? What is coming out every month for his TP fund? You get the full overall top-down monthly picture first. So you can see, okay, these are our needs, and then we can put in our and we can have, like, what do we have left over for the extras? Sure, now you have the overall picture. Then you can start breaking it down weekly. Like, okay, week 1, depending on what date the bills come out, okay, week 1, we've got to account for these bills will be coming out during week 1. And we have groceries that we're going to need to be paying for week 1. Week 2, we're going to have these particular bills that we need to be aware of. But the weekly bills is tiny in terms of importance compared to the overall budget, so you know where you sit on a monthly basis. That's the important part. You need to have a top-down view first before you can drill down into a more detailed view. Because if you don't have that top-down view, you have no basis to work with to inform you on your more detailed viewpoints of week by week. And that's what she's just refusing to grasp by this, is she doesn't care about the top-down view because she goes by what feels right. She wants to go by her fifis, and her fifis are fucking retarded.
Savings? A budget's just like the money going out that is in. Huh?
I know it's not saving.
Then how can you only spend half of the first week when your rent is 30%?
I don't know what you're saying, but...
What? If rent is 30% of your income and each week is broken down to
God.
25%, because you get paid weekly.
This is what you, guys, mentally cap yourself because you're like, oh, we're already like here.
I'm just confused.
We're
Okay,
already
It's not,
here. We're already
shut the fuck up with this feminazi bullshit. You guys think like this. No, okay. Needler, I'm sorry, I gotta call you out. Not in a bad way, though. Needler. Hi. If you were going to do a budget, Needler, how would you facilitate doing a budget? And in a very basic sense, how would you facilitate doing a budget? Would you do it top down monthly, and then would you get that? Look at what the weekly is. There you go. And for your and just so you know, chat, Needler said monthly, and Needler is actually a financial a female, a lovely woman, financial expert. For your information, the female financial expert says monthly. See ya. Needler, are you drinking yet? Because I'm guessing this bitch is driving you insane with this.
spending all of this money. I'm like,
okay,
no.
maybe I'm mentally capping myself. Can you answer me how?
That's true. That's true. YouTube is telling my stories that I'm a financial expert. Listen to me for all your true financial advice. Because apparently I am getting lumped because of my reacts and what I say in my reacts. Apparently I'm getting lumped in with Caleb as a quote-unquote financial expert on YouTube. Come to me for all of the sage financial advice. Well, Needler, you need to start talking finances and post on YouTube. Then maybe you'll get classified as a financial expert on YouTube too.
Spending all of this money. I'm like,
okay,
no.
maybe I'm mentally capping myself. Can you answer me how this works?
You need to start building your money. So
you're talking about reserves. You're talking about savings.
I need to reserve.
Savings isn't budgeting though.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Yes.
Reserving money and then having money set for the next month's bills already. So I need to have everything for the next month already. Every month. So right now, I want to have everything for November already.
What?
And then after that,
once
we have money left over and I know that we're going to have everything for December, then I know that we have savings and that needs to go into a different account.
Brought in less than $6,000 and spent $8,000. I don't think what you guys are doing is working.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Why are we...
Literally everything she just spewed out made no fucking sense. None of that made any fucking sense. It was like someone trying to act like they know what they're talking about financially to cover up the fact that they don't have a fucking clue about what they're talking about financially.
What's your thoughts on this? You're not saying a thing. Because what am I witnessing?
It's because I'm still trying to understand her method. We've had this conversation over and over, and I still don't understand her method.
Okay.
I kind of get part of it, but she's moving ahead to the next month when I'm still trying to figure out this month.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, when we're budgeting on a monthly basis, this is what a budget actually looks like, is you say, we have this much money to spend. The expenses are this, and you tell your money where it's going.
But
you're talking about reserves.
Yeah.
You don't even know what's required on a monthly basis because you won't do a budget and figure out what categories are. When you're not willing to cut down and break down where money is going on a category basis, you can't know how much is required for the next month.
But I do cut down. If it tells me like,
No, break down. You're not willing to see where money is going on a category basis.
Oh, Freudian slip. That was a Freudian slip. That was 100% a Freudian slip. She said, I do cut down, which means he's already said something to her about cutting down on her spending. He said you have to do a breakdown. She heard you have to cut down, and she said, well, I'm already cutting down, probably because they've had arguments about finances in the past, and she heard what she wanted to hear and suddenly went defensive on it. And that's why, again, when it comes down to the expenditures, I'm guessing a lot of them, the majority of them, are going to be hers. She's spending money that they don't have.
So you can't say what November costs to save up for in the month of October.
I will say it's hard to stick on a budget with 3 kids.
Yeah.
What do you mean? That's Are you
No, it
telling me
isn't.
people with children don't budget?
No, I'm not saying that.
Shut the fuck up. This is more expenses, but you have to choose.
I mean, I don't expect you to understand. You don't have any kids.
No,
so
but I have a budget. You do not.
Yeah, but
I have
exactly.
money.
You
You
have
do
a
not.
budget, but no kids.
I've been successful in life. You have not.
But you don't have
You
any
are
kids.
32 and you are further behind than I was at 1.
And by the way, his excuse of, well, I have kids. Gamer, it's $1,800 a month for, I'm not sure if it's rent or mortgage. We've heard both. It's $1,800 a month for your cost to live in your current residence. You bring in $6,000. That leaves you with $4,000 a month. Your utilities are going to probably make up, rough guess, $500 of that. Especially in Phoenix, your utilities will probably make up, at a rough guess, $500. Okay, so that's a grand total of $2,300 out of $6,000 per month. You're going to tell me that you can't do a decent budget for food, for cost of living, for extra expenses for you, for yourself and your 4 kids out of like what, $3,800? You can't make that fucking work? Bullshit. Bullshit. Especially when one of the kids is 17 years old and she's fundamentally taking care of herself. There's like, the only monetary issue with the 17-year-old is probably shoving food down her throat to make sure she's fed, maybe some extracurricular activities. The 12-year-old is going to be the highest cost when it comes to anything financially for taking care of the 12-year-old. The infant's still on breast milk and you basically paid for diapers. Diapers and maybe baby soap, stuff like that. You've got approximately, doing quick math, you've got like $3,800 fucking dollars that can handle the groceries, that can handle the extracurriculars, that can handle the TP fund, that can handle the gas. $3,800 is enough to manage that for the month, with probably some left over if you're smart about it. But I guess she is not smart about it, which is probably what we're going to be discovering before too long.
And that's okay. That's a weird, like, I mean.
So this has
you
nothing to
wanna
do with
brag, that's fine.
It's
You
not
can go
bragging,
ahead.
but if you're going to say, I don't understand because I don't have kids, oh, I understand numbers, big guy.
No, I'm not.
A child is not needed to be involved to do a budget.
I'm just saying it's harder to stick to the budget when there's kids involved.
Because you
Yes.
just have discipline, big
like
guy.
everything seems easier on the outside. Like they say, it's easier said than done.
Everything is easier on the outside than not. But if you have a little bit of discipline, you can commit to any realistic budget and you can follow it. You tell the money where it is going. If you've overspent on a category, you tell them, no, we cannot go to McDonald's today.
I will say my kids were not very used to being limited.
First of all, a 12-year-old and 17-year-old can handle a conversation saying, hey, we don't have as much money right now and we're trying to fix some of our mistakes.
I wish you met my
about,
17-year-old.
Okay, then your 17-year-old's a piece.
But what about for like sports? Like if they want to
He's 17. He's basically an adult. She is a child. She's
is
living
a
the
baby.
TikTok frontal lobe 25-year-old life. She's almost 18. She can have independence and sign up for the military at 18 and she's being a dumbass?
Wanna know a dirty little suck with
Yeah,
that is
Caleb.
dashboard. You'll go and
Hell
see
yes.
what your money's been doing behind your back. Click below to get started.
No, she's not. She has a job. She works. She pays for a lot.
She's got her own fucking money. If the 17-year-old is working, she's got her own fucking money. That's money you don't have to pay to fucking feed her, or she can chip in with the bills if she's living at home. So you just fucking torpedoed your entire goddamn argument.
I don't understand. She's not someone I would want to have in a workplace if she can't handle a conversation about needing a budget.
And hey, I'm going to go out on a limb and say the 17-year-old isn't the one that has a problem with a conversation regarding a budget. My guess is mommy doesn't want to have the conversation with her 17-year-old and her 12-year-old about needing to budget. Like Caleb's saying like that, Caleb's kind of putting this on the kids. I have a strong suspicion it's not on the kids. Gut feeling, it's on her. The way she's behaving, she acts like a child. So my guess is she is refusing to have the conversation with her kids because she doesn't want her kid. She's like, maybe she's worried her kids will look poorly upon her or something. The kids probably would be like, okay, cool, I get it. The 17-year-old would be like, cool, I'm working. I'll actually like use my money to take care of myself or to help you out. But she doesn't want to actually say that to him. Yeah, she doesn't want to parent. That's why she said mentally she's still stuck at 29. She still wants to live those freewheeling days of being a girly girl. She doesn't actually want to be a fucking parent.
If she is that immature of a, then I don't want to hear.
We are gonna
She
fight.
needs to handle. She needs to handle conversations. If she can't handle, dude, she's about to literally potentially go to college and live on her own. If she can't handle a conversation about how her parents need to come back, then I don't want to hear about her.
I wasn't
she needs
saying
to handle
now.
it.
I wasn't
What?
saying now.
You just
when
said
we first met.
No. You just said, oh, I wish I could have heard a conversation with my 17-year-old.
When we first met, it was harder to tell her no. She was only
congratulations.
12.
It's not 6 years ago.
Okay, you're
I don't
right.
give a f-
She
I
now
really don't.
understands better. When I lost my job,
Okay,
I
then there's
sat
no
down.
issue.
You're right. When I set them down when I lost my job and I told them, hey, things are gonna be a little bit tighter. They understand. They do tell
Then why
me.
the bring up it's harder to budget with a child and they can't handle that conversation?
Bingo.
What are you
I
talking
said
about? You're
earlier,
backtracking
this
real
is
quick.
why we build up.
Why do I care about earlier?
Yeah, Needler, like, same. I won't say that I was spoiled. But like when I was growing up, my parents, my parents treated me very well. I was very fortunate that my parents were able to buy me things. And like, I didn't get like anything I ever wanted. Granted, I didn't really ask for a whole hell of a lot. But like, if I wanted something that was reasonable, my parents would get it for me when I was growing up. I did not grow up to be a spoiled brat that was just like, oh, I'm just going to spend money I don't have and get whatever the fuck I want. No, I grew up to be responsible. Like, I grew up to appreciate financial independence and like how to try and manage my money the best I could. It's like, this is not an excuse. This is simply just not an excuse anymore.
What are you talking about? You're backtracking real quick.
This is why we build up.
Why do I care about earlier?
Because this is why we build up debt.
What? Dude, I'm talking about now. You guys are saying it is harder to budget with children. It is an extra thing put in there. Of course, it's a little, the more and more things you put in there, the harder it gets. That is an objective reality. That doesn't mean you can't.
You're right.
So what are we talking about?
They're very active.
You know
I told
why it's
you
harder
this.
to budget? Because the two people that are supposed to be budgeting together can't agree how to budget. Can't agree on how to spend money. If there's bonus money, you blow it. You know all of the numbers, even though you don't, because we talked about it and you didn't know what the was actually going on. And then she's just out there doing whatever, not even being involved. So that is what I would say makes it harder to budget out because you have children.
Well, I will say since they're active, they have tournaments and such. So when they have things going on,
the budget.
You're right. If I was involved in the budget, but when it's like things that they have going on, I just say, okay, yeah, we're going to California, we're going to Vegas.
Then you're a bad mother.
I want to be there. I want to go to the competitions.
No, budget it in. You guys make money.
She's in cheer, isn't she? The 17-year-old is in cheer, isn't she? She's in competitive cheer. And so they've got to pay for the cheer fees. They got to pay for the uniform fees. They got to pay for the trip fees. Yeah. And cheer parents are even worse. Oh, yeah. Taffy Wolf, given that she said that they're doing, like, national competitions and going out of state to, like, California or something, my first blush thought with a 17-year-old, or even the 12-year-old, could be the 12-year-old, too. 12, I don't know. Words are hard. 12-year-olds do like cheer competitions also. And yes, cheer. Well, case by not as in like the traditional quote unquote cheerleaders that basically perform at football games. This is more of like cheerleaders that are strictly like competition cheerleaders. So they're not actually part of like the school's cheerleading team where they shake their pom-poms and they shake their ass at football games or basketball games. This is actually private cheer competitions that their whole purpose is to basically make these grand routines strictly for competitions and not for sporting events. And my guess is either the 17-year-old or the 12-year-old or both are in cheer.
Well,
You guys also have that. How much debt you guys have? Oh,
yeah.
Over $100,000 of debt. That's not even the house. Literally.
Oh my sweet fuck! Aiming for $100,000, not including the house. Fuck me. Holy shit.
Wow, $130,000 of debt that is not the house. That is not the primary mortgage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad we know absolutely nothing. Listen, I understand
And
because you
didn't
don't know
know
a
it was
single
that
thing in
high.
this world. I don't know how you've survived this long.
Super late. Actually, I forgot to give you guys the update. Yeah, update from YouTube. YouTube is looking into my video. They did hit me up on Twitter and tell me that they are looking further into the video after they had sent me that initial rejection of my appeal. So they are still looking into it further. No idea what is going to come from that, but there is they are taking a secondary look at my video. We will see what comes of it because I just reacted to Brandon's video and Brandon's video is still up. There should be absolutely no problem. They should be able to just hit the button and re-engage it because I did absolutely nothing wrong and I did not break any community guidelines with YouTube for that video. But we will see. As far as gamer subs, no, I have not heard anything from them yet. I did just as a matter of course, just as a CYA, I did submit a second submission to GamerSups today for partnership with them. We will see if GamerSups ever gets back to me. No guarantee that they ever will. I have no idea, but yes, I did submit a second application to them for partnership. So GamerSups, please check your emails. I'd love to be able to partner up with you. I've got a lot of very thirsty strays in my channel that all love GamerSups. Me too. I love GamerSups too. So I'm just saying. Email me. Please.
Listen, I understand because you don't know a single thing in this world. I don't know how you've survived this long.
Yes, I would,
look at
E4.
the numbers. How the f do you not know? Isn't our goal to pay off the debt? Apparently not. Not if you don't know how much debt there is.
It's difficult. You'll probably see once we start getting into finances. She ran her finances one way and I did mine. I mean, you already saw. But obviously, like she has her credit cards, I have my credit cards, and so
She ran what?
she has her credit cards and I have my credit cards, and they're not all joined.
But you don't communicate about the overall spending because obviously we have to put money towards the credit cards when it comes to paying minimum monthly balances at a minimum.
Like he's acting all hesitant, like, well, she's got hers and not all couples have joint credit cards. There are plenty of couples that have their own credit cards. Hell, there are plenty of couples that have their own separate bank accounts. That's not unusual either. I have heard of plenty of couples where they actually both have their own separate bank accounts where, their pay, like the husband's pay goes into his bank account, the wife's pay goes into her bank account, and they basically split up the bills amongst them when it comes to the finances. They'll have their own credit cards. They're in their own name. The couple is not on them. This is not unusual. The way he's acting, though, he's like, we have our own, like it's a bad thing for some reason. I don't know why. But I know what Caleb's going to say is like, you two need to fucking talk to one another and say, hey, we've got this much credit card debt between the two of us. We need to get shit in order. And they're not fucking talking.
Minimum, you guys just don't talk, do you?
I mean, we tried to, but like when she had a job, she had like some money from her paycheck put into her own account that I didn't have access.
I would just pay off my own credit cards.
And she would handle her
you guys
credit
aren't married.
cards.
Maybe you should do finances separately for now.
We are
I'm
not
confused.
married, so.
Okay, so she wants to get married is what I'm picking up.
But we can't, I'm just asking for
Wouldn't
this.
it
Yeah,
make more
he doesn't
sense?
want to get married to a
So
gold
just get
digger.
married 6 years in, we have a kid together,
See,
right?
Caleb
The kid was his, right? The
It makes
new one?
sense.
I just don't see the point.
Well, I already gave some reasons.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, is it?
Tax bennies.
Well, your dog, it's I'll agree. He's not going to marry her if she's like putting them into so much debt. But at the same time, if she refuses to listen to him on anything regarding finances, yeah, he's not going to marry her because she will literally just drain him for everything. And that's a big reason probably why that he's like, I'm not so sure I want to get married. Because finances, Caleb said this before, and I agree with him, finances is one of the primary reasons why couples break up, both married and unmarried. That is one of the biggest reasons. If one half of the relationship is fucking horrible when it comes to finances, that will absolutely cause a massive rift and cause a breakup between the majority of couples.
I don't think it's necessary. Like, I mean,
It's not, I guess, 100% necessary, but it makes complicated things a little less so.
I already gave him a daughter.
Gave him. Okay, interesting.
Uh-huh.
But
Is she lording that over him?
we could probably talk about that later. You know,
What, the kid?
No, marriage down the line. You know, like,
Why? I mean, I don't understand. You're blaming her running up on credit cards, but you're running up credit cards as well. Someone ran a train on her before. Now there's the 17 and 12-year-old that
my
apparently we
God.
can't have a conversation with. Like, if that's just what we're blaming things on, like, I don't get it. Can't have a conversation with them?
Yeah, see, he wants me to be financially responsible, but I'm not his wife, so I don't have to really.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Go fuck yourself, you cunt guzzler. Don't even fucking try and pull that bullshit. You two have a child. He's primarily financially taking care of your other two children who are not his. Don't even try to pull that, well, we're not married. Bitch, he's taking care of you. He's the only breadwinner in your home currently. And you're going to treat him like that, and you're shocked that he's like, I don't know if I want to get married. See, it's bitches like this that cause guys to go, I actually don't want to have anything to do with women. Because they'll do shit like this, they'll lord over you, or they'll hold over your head, I gave you a child, and so you should do everything for me because I gave you a child. This is the kind of bitch that men want
Notice
nothing
how she
to do
mentions
with.
her 3-month-old as an obligation and not because she loves him and the child.
Yeah, well, that's kind of a running theme that we've seen with these mothers, haven't we, Revan? Most of it, like the couple of mothers that we've seen on the show, all kind of act like they act like it's an obligation and don't really, seem to offer much in the way of caring about their children.
His
Listen to
partner,
him.
though, come on, you guys are acting like life partners. I'd be okay if you relatively combined at least overall aspirations, even though legally you don't have those protections that would protect you afterwards. Dude, just get married.
Yeah,
Why
dude.
not? You don't have to do a big thing. Just do it for the protections at a minimum. Just
I
protections.
think she
What
wants to-
scares you?
I think she.
He doesn't want to, because if they get married, he knows their finances will not improve as things sit right now. And so if they get married, then when they inevitably get divorced, she'll be able to take half his shit along with his child. And that's why he's like, I'm holding off to get married until I can see if she can fix her shit. That's exactly why he's holding off. Because he sees where this is going. He sees how she is. And he knows if he gets married, it's not going to work because she's not going to change her ways. And then when they get divorced, she'll legally take half of his shit that she is in no way deserves, along with his kid. I don't blame this guy one bit for saying, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about getting married to her. Because if they're not married and they split up, then, yeah, there's going to be the issue with their child where, she may try and facilitate, either full or joint custody, but then she legally will not has any right to half of his income because they're not married.
What scares you?
What scares me is that she's gonna want a big wedding.
Oh my God, that's not even true.
No, do that in a couple years. Just get the legal protections now.
Like, go to the court and sign papers? No.
Oh,
But-
okay. Well, maybe you're right.
But I was saying, his mom has a really nice big house. So I was like, just do a backyard wedding. Like, I'm not even asking for like a big thing.
Yeah, but you guys don't really have money to do
But we
that.
can get padrinos,
Okay, nobody knows what that is.
godparents. Well, it's not a...
Godparents, what the have to do with you
It's
not
like
spending
a
money?
thing. It's like a Mexican thing. Like, you
Yeah.
ask for like
Basically,
godparents.
financial help.
Yeah, to help you with certain things.
Well, that'd be great if they can. Who
Like-
knows their financial
Okay.
ability or if they would even want to.
Well,
But
yeah.
would they cover 100%?
Oh,
No.
I mean, they don't.
Then you don't have
100%.
money. You're overspending. How much retirement you got?
Right now, because I've taken it out.
Oh God.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a giggle.
fuck.
We're giggling at that. She's giggling. Hey, your future wife is giggling at the fact that she took money out of her
I
retirement.
lost my job 3 times, and that's why I had to
Stop
take it
getting
out.
Wait, what? Keep the fuck up. She lost her job 3 times? We heard about the last one that because it was like, they fired her because she was pregnant and she was using the bathroom all the time. They want to pay her for maternity leave. When the fuck were the other 2? And is it from the same company? I'm honestly surprised Caleb didn't jump on that instantly and go, wait, 3 times? The fuck?
giggling at the fact that she took money out of her
I
retirement.
lost my job 3 times, and that's why I had to
Stop
take it
getting
out.
fired.
I'm not getting fired on purpose.
Well, does anyone? I guess that's kind of quiet quitting in a way.
Yeah, that's a trend, but that's not what
It's
I'm
an old
saying.
trend. Now it's quiet firing.
I had some really bad things happen in my life, some family losses, and unfortunately affected my job performance, and that's why.
3 times?
Yes, 3 times. Unfortunately, my mom and my baby sister passed away 1 year apart.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, and I'm sorry, but
Okay. This is going to sound cruel, but it's fact. People lose family members. They do. It happens. People lose family members. People lose close family members. It is terrible. It is undeniably gut-wrenching. I will never take that away from anybody that loses a family member, especially a close family member. It is gut-wrenching. Absolutely. But you are an adult. You grieve, you take your time to grieve, and then you move on. That's how life works. Okay, this woman thinks that I think she's living in like fucking Hallmark land, where a relative or a close family member dies, and then time just stops for you for like a year. You get like a year to recover from grief when a family member dies. Is what it feels like. That you could never it's gonna take you a year to go back to just functioning like a normal human being. And I'm sorry, that's not how reality works. You experience the loss, you grieve, you take some time, you can take a little bit of time to grieve, and then you push forward because that is simply life. That's it.
but
I was probably not the best employee. I'm
well,
not gonna
I mean,
lie.
knowing this and your lack of communication with the person you want to marry, I highly doubt you communicated with the boss of what you're going through. And I mean, they will give some grace. Most normal bosses will give some
definitely
grace,
did.
but
And I
not
asked-
permanent grace.
I asked for a couple. They literally asked me to go back like a week after my losses, and I'm like, I need more time. They're like,
What?
well,
What? They gave her a full week off for they gave her a week's bereavement. That's more than most jobs give. And she's pissing and moaning about this? Most jobs give you like a day, maybe 2, and it's typically the day of the funeral. Like the vast majority of jobs, when you lose a family member, particularly a close family member, they will give you like a day, maybe 2 days for you to basically go to the funeral and maybe like take care of like maybe an extra day or 2 to handle the affairs. The vast majority don't give you a week. The fact that her job gave her a week and she's like, oh, that's not good enough. Fucking entitlement. This is pure unadulterated fucking entitlement of someone that refuses to grow up mentally. So fuck you, you deserve to get fired.
What were your jobs? Not
Really
the
tacky.
companies. Just like what was
Very
the
fortunate for you.
job?
the first one was at the financial credit union. The second one,
Okay, so yeah, it's a credit union. You're right. They're going to be more corporate. You know, you got to do the job. They can replace you like that. That's fair.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
sure.
I understand it. That's not how I would run a business, but I get it. Okay, next one.
the next one was administrative assistant.
Well, yeah, they kind of need that almost like 24 hours a day. So I also kind of understand that one. Would I do it? Not necessarily, but I understand it. You're gone.
Yeah, and
Third one.
the second one was my baby sister, so that one really affected me.
Well, yes, I get that. I understand it, but I also understand the job.
Yeah.
Like they can just go get someone in like 2 seconds.
No, for sure.
Okay, and the next job was?
Well, this latest time was because...
no, I know, but what was the job again?
It was just processing, like back...
Again, an easy one to replace. So I understand why they would want someone in there who's just going to do the job even
Okay,
if
there was a cut in there. There was a cut in there when she was explaining. She said it was processing, and then there's something in there that they didn't want to have broadcast on the last job that she just got fired from. I don't know what it is. It sounds like paperwork processing of some sort. So, I don't know.
there's tragedy going on. Sucks, but I do understand it.
No, Garrett, I think she
There's so
did.
many
I think
things
they
to
did a
talk
cut
about.
in the
Okay,
footage.
but I have to get into these finances.
Yes, you might have said
my
the
big
name.
concern is we're getting these finances, but we haven't even come close to any kind of resolving of just how you guys view budget. Because if you guys, we can walk out of here understanding the debt and where the spending is. But if you guys are not aligned on how to budget and how to communicate, there's no conversation. You guys are
exactly right. Yeah.
If we have a good plan and a good way to get out of debt after this, I promise I will
Girl,
start.
you won't even monthly budget.
I'm saying I will start doing it.
I tried to get her to do a budget for this month, and she
What happened?
She fell through. She didn't do it. I told her before the previous month ended, like, hey, can you work on it? That way, like, you can put in things that you want to do, or like,
Yeah, he's gonna give him the dollar wise app. That'll
things
help.
that you want to spend on. That you can put it on there and see you know how we're gonna be for that month. And she couldn't do it.
And now he wants me.
Yeah. Oh, Gramps, absolutely. We fall. I don't know if you were in here early, but I already said that. Like, especially like with him, I said it with both of them. That that was like the double-edged sword. Is that they are productive they were productive members of society. At least he is. They're still illegal, but at the same time, the companies are taking advantage of illegals like this, and they should be reported to the federal government, and the federal government should come down on them like a ton of fucking bricks that they're hiring illegal aliens, and they know they're hiring illegal aliens. So yeah, I said that much earlier in this episode.
Ask permission every time I spend.
The permission thing gets a little weird, and not the marriage or the dynamics is
And
a
I'm not
little
what?
weird.
I'm not
Because
Moose, my guess is the way he keeps looking at her, what he's hiding is probably every time she probably yells at him a lot. I don't think she I'm not prepared to say that she physically abuses him in any way, but my guess is anytime he tries to bring up finances, she probably yells at him a lot, maybe even guilt trips him or manipulates him, like, toxic femininity manipulation. I don't think she gets the chancla. I don't think she does. That's what I say. I'm not prepared to say that she actually strikes him in any way, but she 100% yells at him. She 100% manipulates him. She 100% emotionally abuses him. Absolutely. Like if he tries to bring up, because he has a very quiet affect. He has a very quiet, low-key affect, and she does not. So absolutely, she will start screaming at him if he tries to actually push anything in terms of making up a budget.
the permission thing gets a little weird, and not the marriage or the dynamics is
And
a
I'm not
little
what?
weird.
I'm not his
Because
wife.
you're an incredibly untrustworthy person when it comes to finances. When it comes to finances, not saying you're going out there and taking dick every day. I'm not saying that. Neither is he. I don't think he's taking dick every day either.
I don't think you are either.
I'm not taking dick every day. I'm giving dick.
You'll have to ask your partner to confirm that, but yeah.
She'll confirm that, and also we have fun. We have fun. I'll tell you that.
I can't.
Uh,
But Caleb, is it the hot, steamy, wet, pinky kind of fun? Because if it's not, gamer, you are just missing out. I'm telling you, Caleb. Dip your toes into the kink, gamer. I think you'll like it.
but also, but money is trustworthy, so I understand that, and and then it gets a little maybe over controlling, where it's like permission for spending. It's just like it's hard.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1 point on point. I want you guys at the exact same time to give me what you think your
Oh, you
financial
gotta
score is.
fluff
0 to
this
10,
out.
0 being the worst, 10 being the best. Okay.
Okay.
3, trace, dose, Uno.
5.
1.
Almost at the same time. Why, again, why 5? Why do you think you're middle of the road?
Nice.
F you, okay? I think everybody has debt.
Okay, that's not true, but yes, Americans love debt.
She is living in fantasy land.
I really think that I try not to spend as much or try to like do everything I want to do. So I try to hold myself back and not spend as much.
I think she lives in a very optimistic world where
Yes.
she thinks that,
She
know,
lives in
everything
a
will
fucking
magically
fantasy
just
world.
work out
Not
itself. And
magically.
like she doesn't care about the numbers, like what the numbers are showing. She just think everything's just going to get resolved out of
No,
nowhere.
your dog, she literally wants to be a trophy wife. She sits around the house all fucking day long and watches Real Housewives and says, "Why not me? Why not me? I want that to be me." And she wants to be one of the fucking Real Housewives. That's what she wants.
Magically.
Eres Rita Suara.
No, you said it wrong.
But I was close enough to get my point across.
Tú eres retrasado mental.
Don't speak. I don't speak terrorist.
All right, listen here, financial audit. Current situation below. Investing
Holy
thousands on
shit.
your number time and get unicorns. Or you can mobile is planned for the C
Fucking
word.
hell, Caleb.
Change your life today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me.
I don't know, that could have been. That could have been full
You know
Al Qaeda.
I'm
I don't know what's
Mexican.
happening.
You know I'm Mexican.
I don't know what other languages you speak. All I know is I got a little intimidated, okay? That's all I'm
Good.
saying.
Dios mío.
Could have been what they chanted before the fucking plane hit. I don't know what's happening right
Caleb.
now, okay? That all
Holy
sounds
shit.
gibberish to me.
You are gibberish.
I am from West Michigan, where I saw approximately 2 people that weren't white my entire life before coming down to this diverse location.
Yeah, Caleb, I got news for you. Shit has changed since you left Michigan, Gaber. You go home now, you will not recognize Michigan.
I legit thought you were from Texas this whole time.
Nope. If you watch your financial score, Hammer financial score, trust me, you're probably not a 5 out of 10. Unless you're doing halfway decent, then, you'd be getting up there. See where it is. See where you need to do better. See where you're already doing pretty okay. See where you're completely CalebHammer.com. It is free. And if you don't want to be like a guest who ends up on the show, download the DollarWise budgeting app. Sign up for your free trial. And if you like it, you can sign up for the annual version to save a ton of money. And when you do, only for a couple more months, I will personally sign my budget-friendly cookbook and mail it directly to you, dollarwise.com. Okay, here we go. We got our chunky one at the beginning.
No, not Nighting. You're thinking of Minnesota. Minnesota is where the Somali invasion is happening. Michigan is where the Middle Eastern Muslim invasion is happening. You're getting your end states mixed up, gamer.
So, yeah, on your record, and when people do employment searches, your record is going to show firing on a lot of the employment databases. If they marked it as such, they will see you as fired for performance. How are you going to get another job? I don't even know. I'm concerned. 3 firings? Unless they're not marked as firings and it's like layoffs, stuff like that. Okay, that'd be different. But straight up fire?
I'm not sure, but I've been very lucky getting higher.
Yeah, to what wages? Because these don't sound like...
I mean,
the fries in the
my
bag.
last job was probably the worst one that I had, and I was making like 19.
it's going down. Yeah, 19. Phoenix ain't cheap, but you guys together, now it provides. It provides. And it's
Yeah.
not bad. But of course, on your own, I don't know. But $7,787 out of the gate, chunky as. Of course, you guys couldn't send a statement because people don't know how to use anything. Who has this?
There was no statement for that
There
one.
always is. Who has their phone?
No, there was no statement.
There is. Who has their phone?
There is.
Yes, there is. There always is. There's no such thing as not a statement.
There's not a statement.
Dude, this is Discover. They have statements. You
Look
dick.
at
It literally says
Pull it up.
statement summary.
it's coming up. It's loading. Your Wi-Fi sucks.
Oh boy.
It's
You had
literally
starting
loading.
off with $7,700 in credit card debt.
I
Fuck
believed you. I
me.
didn't think it wasn't literally loading.
But that one,
I sent my discovery in a
there
statement.
wasn't a I don't know if you want to look at it, but there wasn't a
That's why I asked for it.
Because if you can see on the screenshot,
What's your
Well, considering he's bringing up on his phone, I'm guessing it's his credit card debt.
Minimum monthly
balance
payment, big guy.
transfer.
Okay, here it is. 156.
156.
Wow, that's never going to get paid off.
It barely came up, right? Because I barely did that.
So I clicked view statements.
Oh, yeah.
Then I
For
clicked
this month,
September.
yes, at the
and then
time,
there's the statement.
at the time I sent it,
Whoa,
it was
that
only-
We
was
did not
hard.
want to
There was only
send
the
this
screenshot
in.
of
That
it.
was a
You could've
very
did the previous
difficult thing.
statement.
No,
That
'cause
was
I couldn't do
so
the previous
hard.
one.
Fees, $370 of fees. Was this a transfer?
Yes.
Dude, chunky. Why?
Because we couldn't afford to pay it. Or
No
I mean, we
shit.
could.
Can you even afford this?
Well, we at the time we couldn't. So
Jesus.
this is when she like lost her job. So like we weren't gonna like. We're gonna.
This is
take
why
a
a 6
cut.
month not having an emergency fund is an emergency. You never know when you're going to lose a job. You never know when you're going to be pregnant and at the same time. You never know when that's going to happen, and that is that is a
Caleb.
scary combination, lady.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you get fired from 3 jobs in a row.
So I had to do that balance transfer. It's not like I wanted to, but I had to do it because we weren't gonna be able to afford like all the bills for the next month. So in order,
Yeah,
to,
I mean, I would have.
Why weren't you able to afford the bills for the next month that you needed to actually do a transfer? If you're pulling in if you yourself were pulling in like $6,000 a month at that point, and she was still working because this happened just after she got fired. If she was pulling in she'd get $19 an hour. Average it out. Let's say she was pulling in like $2,000 per month. You guys combined were pulling in about $8,000 a month. And you're saying that you didn't budget? You guys couldn't, you were so fucking in debt before she even got fired that her losing that $2,000 a month, you had to do a fucking transfer off your credit card just to make bills for the month? That's a fucking you failure right there. That means you were already spending way more than you were taking in, even when she was working. Their budgeting has been fucked for years, it sounds like.
Called first and like asked for hardship due to a layoff, and they would have put you at like a low, like 1% rate thing for a little while. Usually they're pretty lenient. They would have done that for maybe 6 months. Instead of taking this massive 10% fee out of the gate, you just got, well, not 10%. Let's see. What did we get hit with?
Can we do that with Discover now?
they said it was 5%.
Yeah, 5%. You just got hit. That wasn't 5% accruing. That was 5% just
But now
You know,
I
out
got
of the gate.
0%,
for a second.
which is gonna make up for it.
For a little bit, if you called, you wouldn't have had an extra fee, maybe 1%
Can we do that
lower
now?
payment. Well, it doesn't matter. It's transferred onto a 0% card.
But again, it was just to
Thinking about
make.
something?
It was just to make.
Yeah.
It's
was-
not
it
for
was just
that
to make
long.
room-
We're talking
room in the
like
budget.
That's not even a full year from now.
I think it was like I don't remember if it was 10 months or 12 months.
10,
10.
which is now less than that. So it's luckily, I mean, it's not accruing deferred interest, but this thing's fucking chunky, dude. This is a huge debt. Decades to pay off. Decades to pay off. Minimum payments only without purchases. And that's if you don't purchase, because you do have a little room to purchase. $1,713 of purchases can be done. That's crazy.
That's
Now,
the
why'd you rack up
first
that credit
bill.
card in the first place? They had to be transferred. Because here's the reality. You weren't racking up that credit card when you were laid off. You transferred because you're, well, not laid off, fired.
So a lot of the balances, I like to give gifts.
Oh,
So
God.
when Christmas time, birthdays come around.
$7,787 a gift?
Well, I mean,
last
we've also,
Christmas?
Jesus.
you know, taken trips. Last year we
Oh,
went
here
to
we go, the
Miami.
fucking
Not
trips.
without an emergency fund. That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
Well, Atanashi, I still have my doubts. He's saying, like, I like to give gifts. There's trips. But how much of that was her saying, we need to get X person a gift? We need to go on this trip. You put it on your credit card. Is it possible that this is all on him? Certainly. It's certainly possible that he is like basically, screwed the pooch on this one too. But I'm waiting to hear him say something like, well, she wanted to get gifts for so-and-so, and she wanted to go on this trip, so I got the trip. I'm waiting to hear that because I suspect that's coming.
I mean, it made sense at the time.
It does not. It never makes sense. Nothing makes sense about spending fund money when you do not have an emergency fund, because look where we are today. You just ate 5% like that because you didn't have an emergency fund to cover your payments for 6 months.
But it was to go see Lionel Messi. I mean, I don't know if you're
And
familiar
Miami
with him.
FC?
No, was it Copa America?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like international.
Argentina.
What did you just
Yeah,
say?
that was her idea. That was her
American
idea.
Cup.
Intimidate me again.
American
Well,
Cup.
that's just the name of the competition, but it's an international, so it wasn't with Miami.
In
FC.
Miami, but their soccer stadium's about 1,000 years
Yeah,
from
but
downtown.
It's football.
But they don't go to Phoenix.
Okay.
Like the World Cup's coming up next year, so
You know who invented the term soccer?
Maya.
no,
The Mayans.
no, the U.S.
The British.
Oh, I don't know about that, but the
Well, it's
Mayans
so
Damn
started
right.
it first.
Like,
They still call it football in London.
Yeah,
they
and
sort of do, but a lot of places call it soccer.
no, only America does.
Nope, that is not true. That is not even close to true. I believe it's Australia, many Asian countries.
All of the Asian countries that I've listened to
I said
call it
some
football.
Asian countries, dick.
I don't
You're
know.
the dick.
Yes, I embrace it.
But yeah, that's I mean.
Okay, that
part
was
of it
100%
for that.
necessary when we didn't have an emergency fund to cover ourselves when an emergency happened, and now an emergency has happened.
She's had a job at the time. I didn't think.
Well, but you didn't have an emergency fund. That is when you build an emergency fund.
No, okay, hold up. He's like, well, she was working at the time. Yeah, but you were still grotesquely in debt. The fact that she was working at the time means nothing because the fact that she, as soon as she got fired, you had immediately transfer like $300 fucking just to cover a bill means you were already in fucking debt and you were already not like barely getting by with paying your bills. So her getting her working at the time means absolutely nothing because you still couldn't afford your basic fucking lifestyle back when she was working. So that logic is up the fucking window on this one. You still couldn't afford the gifts. You still couldn't afford the trips because you still couldn't afford your basic bills that you were paying for because you're racking up debt left, right, and center. And your debt was so bad that when she lost her job, you were immediately transferring money off of one card to another card just to make up your bills. The excuse does not fucking work.
Fund. You don't build it when an emergency's happening. That's when you spend it. You dumb. Like, what do you think an emergency fund is for? It's an emergency.
Well, there was still room in that credit card for an emergency.
Oh my credit card. And look where we are today. You just had to transfer
So,
because you can't
you
cover the
don't want
minimum
a credit
payments.
card
So
for
now
an
the other
emergency
one's
fund.
Zeroed out. So now that one's the emergency. So in case something does happen, that one's
Oh
free.
my
It's ready to
God.
go.
Free and ready to go. So that's what it is. So we spend it on an interest accruing card now that we're also that we can see Messi.
I mean, I'd say it was worth it.
No, because now you guys are literally dying, and I'd say your
Yep.
kids are more important than Messi.
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
Yep.
I would say that too. But I mean, you have to see Messi before he.
Caleb says, I think your kids would be more important than Messi. His response, I would say that too, but there in no decent reality should there ever be a but after the expression of your kids are more important than X. Unless X literally is necessary to sustain life. The fact that he literally just said, your kid should be more important than Messi, and his answer was, I'd agree, but your priorities are fucked, gamer. Your priorities are absolutely fucked.
retires. Like, it's just a must. As a
To be
soccer
clear,
fan,
your
it's a
future
must.
3-month-old, when you see this in the future, your parents prefer Messi
No,
over you.
No, she wasn't even born then.
Yeah, she wasn't born.
Dude, was she pregnant?
No.
Okay, well, the 17-year-old and 12-year-old, when you hear this tomorrow, yeah.
They have their dad.
Okay. The United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Africa, Papua New Guinea, they call it soccer.
Oh my God.
call
All
it
right.
soccer.
90% of the world calls
You
it football.
dumb. Yeah, because
You
they're
dumb-
too poor to afford anything other than a ball.
You're an idiot. A lot of
Good one.
places play other sports, but mostly they call it football.
Well, yeah, I mean, cricket in the places where they like to eat crickets.
So stupid.
Oh my God.
Sure, Caleb.
Can't eat cows, so they try
I
to get their
forgot
protein somewhere.
you don't follow sports.
By the way, did we already miss the part of the show where they said that they were dreamers? The only time we saw that was in the intro. Have we actually gotten to the part where they talked about being dreamers? Because I don't recall them even mentioning it in the episode. Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. Like, it didn't just, like, zip by while I was just going on a rant and I missed it. Okay, good. Okay. My brain is not completely fried yet. And I haven't even had a drink. Fuck, this is going to be a long night.
Well, I heavily follow sports. What are you talking about?
Apparently not.
Patriotic sports. Freedom.
NFL. America.
Yeah.
America.
I don't get it. I mean, you're wearing a Japanese something
Japan.
where they call it soccer.
They call it football. I've listened to Comcast. They call it football.
You've listened to Comcast?
Yeah, like when they're the announcers. Where they're commenting.
Are they British?
Better.
Are the commentators British?
That's what you hear? That's what you hear. And you're like, oh, they call it football.
Gamer, you got to work on it. No, it's football. Kiki de football. Oh, yes. Kiki didn't do the goal. Yes. Very good. See, Gamer, you got to work on that Japanese accent. That was that was Bush League Japanese accent right there.
So,
How have you not gotten canceled?
seriously.
I'm uncancelable. I'm full goon to the max every day. If you're full goon to the max and everyone knows you're a goon, no one gives a f when you're a goon.
True.
Who also, we're done with cancel culture. No one gives a f.
Yeah.
Pearl clutchers, TikTokers,
story.
Redditors, they have been shunned to the edge of society. Sponsors don't care. The real people who are not terminally online don't give a f. There is no cancellation.
After
Yeah.
they tried to cancel Eminem, I was over it. I was like,
Dude,
you
they
guys
tried to
are-
cancel me like 50 times. It doesn't
Yeah.
work.
No.
Why would it? I don't have
do-
a bunch of pussies in the audience.
I do love
I plug it. Jameson. Front and center. Everybody's called you out, Jameson. How do you pronounce it? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, Jameson. How do you pronounce it? Let's hear it. Come on, quick, chop. Yama. Oh, no. You got called out, Jameson. Blame your fellow strays. Your fellow strays called you out. So let's it. Bring it. Give it. How's it pronounced? Come on. Give it up. Let's go. You're not getting out of it. You're not getting out of it. Oh, Jameson. You chicken. Again, Wade and your fellow strays, they're the ones that all called you out for the proper pronunciation. I'm just saying, that I wasn't going to say anything, but they all called you out. So I, as the streamer, I was obligated to basically facilitate the call out on a wide scale. And sorry, it's in the rules. It's in the rules. I'm sorry, I didn't write them. I just have to abide by them.
your hair, by the way.
And I really don't like yours. So PayPal credit. This is Natasha. I just have a note.
Colton.
I just have.
Wait,
Yeah. Yeah, because there's no statement. So he wrote it on a piece of paper and printed it. 4,500. She does not have the statement. Can you pull it up on your phone?
No, I got
What is wrong with
blocked.
you? What is wrong with you in
Are you gonna let
every
me-
way?
Are you gonna let me say it?
Well, I really like hearing you not talk,
got
so I try to
blocked from
interrupt you, but
PayPal?
I'll give you this moment.
My God. So I got blocked from that one because I was not able to make the monthly payment because
Well, we could go to
fuck.
Tammy.
no.
Oh, you tits.
Because when I made a purchase, I don't know how or why, but apparently it opened like a debit card instead of what was my credit card, and it charged that. So I had no
Huh?
idea. Yeah, I
Wait,
had,
no. What? They opened up a debit card instead of a credit card?
yeah. So I had my credit card already, and then somehow I charged up a debit card with them. I didn't know I even had.
Charged up a debit.
Bullshit. The only way PayPal taps a debit card instead of a credit card is if you physically program that into PayPal. When you set up a PayPal account, you say what method of what financial method you wish to use to make payments. You either put in your credit card or you put in probably wouldn't even put in debit card, although you could if it's a Visa debit type card. But you actually, as the PayPal user, need to input your financial credentials into PayPal in order for it to work. They don't just magically reach into the ether and grab your banking information or your debit card information and plug that into PayPal. you as the user have to be the one to actually input those credentials into PayPal, which means you at some point put in your debit card information into your PayPal account as a method of payment. That's on you, not on PayPal. Now, did you select a wrong account when you were doing this transaction? Certainly possible, but your debit card information did not magically appear on your PayPal account. It doesn't work that way.
What is she saying?
Okay.
I don't know. So that's one of the accounts that she handled on her own with the money that she was getting on the side to her own account. So I have no idea. I do remember just seeing statements about it, like past due. And when I talked to her, she said she was gonna take care of it, but that never happened.
Still confused on what you're trying to say.
Okay.
I'm really
I was
confused.
on PayPal. I was making a purchase.
I'm sorry. Listen, here's the reality. Here's the reality. When you set yourself up as being the arbiter of girl brain versus boy brain, you are going to make us as a country repeal the 19th Amendment, you being the arbiter of women.
I am not the arbiter of women.
Well, you're really trying to frame it.
Please.
Oh, really? You were just postulating earlier in the episode about girl brain versus male brain and how girl brain kicks ass and male brain thinks so much differently. Yeah, it's bitches like this that actually give the 19th Amendment repealers ammunition to say, yeah, the 19th Amendment was a mistake. No, I do not agree with repealing the 19th Amendment, but she is the one that actually gives those anti-19 people ammunition. Hey, anti-19th Amendment people, let me just tell you, a lot of women, I think, are not like her. Okay? She is not, many women are brain-wise have good brains inside their cranial cavities. It's only the dumbasses that are typically terminally online that have the brain deficiencies.
Follow Jessica Crocker. She's better.
What?
Do we know Jessica Cocker?
Isn't she one of your representatives, Texas?
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Oh, Jasmine. Sorry. Jasmine Crocker.
You don't even know the people of the...
She is not my representative.
Not my representative.
Oh, well, sorry.
I don't think.
She's Texas.
Isn't she Houston or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
Continue.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, I was making a purchase on PayPal. Then when I went to
Shakira
check out...
tickets.
When I went to go check out, it charged a debit card with PayPal that I had no idea I even had or was a option.
While at the same time also lying to him about the overall price.
No.
You lied about the price?
Yes.
No.
Didn't tell Oscar the full price of the tickets. Yes.
What the
So she lied about how much money they were spending, and she's also full of shit trying to make bullshit excuses like, I don't know how my debit card got into PayPal. That's a fucking lie. So how many other PayPal transactions did she make that were charged to her debit account that he does not know about? Because she had to have put that debit card into her PayPal account. I'm going to keep hammering away at this because she's lying. She's fucking lying about this. The only way PayPal could have charged her debit account for a purchase is if she had input those financial credentials into her account. It is the only way possible. PayPal does not have the capacity, does not have the means, does not have the right to reach to reach across the internet into, like, based on her biometrics data that she's entered into her PayPal account. They do not have the legal right or even the capability to reach out, find her bank, grab her banking info, and then plug it into PayPal against her will. They cannot do that. She had to have done that.
Like, seriously?
I'm sorry. It's just I didn't get to see her the first time because my friend was getting married. So this time I really wanted to go see her, and I just wanted to secure the tickets, and I wanted floor tickets.
So I had a
my
great
God.
time at the show, but I mean,
it's Shakira.
she had set a price, and I was like, okay, like, I got to see Messi, so, you could see Shakira.
Messi does
Oh, this was for Shakira. Okay.
shake it like her.
But
That's true.
I didn't know she had lied about the price. I mean, So how much was it? Like,
Sorry.
yeah, that
How much was it?
For all 3 tickets, because we took my daughter, it was $4,500.
God!
that's
I got so
way
mad.
That's
more.
insane.
That's
What
way
the
more than
fuck?
what we had.
What the actual fuck? $4,500 for tickets to Shakira. And by the way, she paid for her, she paid for her daughter, and she paid for a third party as well. It's not even she paid for herself and her daughter. She also paid for a third party. Yeah, okay, chat. No, we gotta do it. Gotta do it. It's time to, he can't do it. I'm drinking on his behalf. I'm drinking on his behalf right now. My guy, here's to you. I drink on your behalf. Good luck to you, sir. Oh my God.
Agreed.
And I was pregnant.
That's insane.
Still though,
What
like,
the wrong with you? What did she tell you it was?
it was Sue, 2000.
More than half.
But it was Shakira, and I don't know what else gonna be able to see her.
Less than half. She told him less than half. The total price was $4,500. She told him $2,000. Yeah, not so fucking stupid that he doesn't want to get married to her, is it now? And I think she just deep sixed her chances of him actually wanting to marry her after this.
Mira!
Hips don't lie.
And Warthog, you are
you
correct.
serious? It was
You
$4
did.
grand.
You're a liar.
Yeah, sorry. But
Sorry.
He doesn't give a
Oh my God. What the fuck? Oh, excuse. Sorry. I'm pretty though. You forgive me, don't you? I gave you a child. You forgive me, don't you? No, Brandon, she's not. They're like 2 years apart. He's like 32 or 33. She's 35. They're actually very close in age together. Yeah, no, she's not. You're actually right. She's not sorry. But she's doing that. For fuck's sake, she did the fucking South Park meme. See, she literally just did the goddamn South Park meme.
We're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. Sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry.
For fuck's sake.
dude. Why? I'm sorry. Listen, you seem like a fun
No,
person
her
to go to
age.
the bar.
No. Oh God, what did I just do? Brandon it came out. She initially lied about her age, saying she was 29, and then one of his producers actually told Caleb her actual age, which was 35.
Bar with, but not a fun person to live the rest of life with because you're a liar and can't communicate in any way whatsoever.
This is the
or
only
have
time that I.
Why the are you with her long-term partnership? I would agree.
Yeah.
A friend, maybe you stick it in sometimes. Friends with benefits, I'm okay with that. Oh, life partner? Why the are you choosing this one?
Yeah.
God.
Oh, she let her roll the collections. Yeah, that's right. Okay, great. She's
Yeah, that was the thing.
champion,
Oh,
hero of us
fuck.
all. Hero of all of us. The fuck speaker of
It's
all
in
women.
collections.
No, I am not. I am not the speaker of all women.
So-
Please
Girls
do
think
not.
this way. Boys like you think.
No, she's right about that. She's a fucking creature. We have at 1 hour into this, we have hit creature status, chat. This bitch is a fucking creature.
That way.
Yeah, so I did see the statements coming in, and I kept telling her, and like she just never like.
She doesn't
You know, she
listen.
never
She's a
took
strong,
care of it.
independent woman that can't be strong or independent.
Never said I was an independent woman.
Yeah, that's as clear as day. You wouldn't last a second. You did a year on debt.
I did not do a year on debt.
You literally said you were putting it on debt sometimes.
Like once or twice, not like all the time.
Once or twice is living it on debt, dude.
Oh my goodness.
You couldn't live on your own. So this is in collections. There's no minimum payment anymore.
No, I have no
Correct?
access to it. I have no idea what it is, where it is, nothing.
Oh my shit. Oh my
It's up in
God.
the air. Oh, it'll get resolved magically. That's her way of
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah. it'll get rid of it. It'll get rid of it magically when you have law enforcement kick down your door and haul mommy off to jail and put her in fucking debtor's jail. Because collections ends up saying, you know what, we actually don't want to just let this go. We're going to actually file charges. Fucking moronic bitch.
I'm sure it's gonna come back and bite us.
I don't know. Like, I tried calling them and I told them I needed access to the PayPal account so I could make payments.
And by the way, listen to how she's constantly giggling. She's not taking any of this seriously. She doesn't think she's going to receive any fucking consequences from this. That's why she's giggling about literally fucking everything with this. Everything that's like, where Caleb's like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on here? Holy shit, you lied. And she's giggling about everything. She doesn't fucking care. She doesn't think she's going to experience any consequences from this whatsoever.
And they never, like, they were like, okay, let me get you over to PayPal. I'm like, am I calling
I will
already?
say this for what it's worth. PayPal phone support is absolutely horrendous. Me just trying to log into my PayPal sometimes is no, PayPal is horrible, but
I tried. I promise I did try.
okay, this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting. I'm getting this from Colton. He's engaged to, may we say, a hot Colombian man. Like, he put, are you Colombian?
No.
No.
You're kind of Colombian.
What the f-
he
Okay, you're kind of Canadian. You're
kind
from
of.
Michigan.
Exactly, yeah. I got poutine on the breath, dude. But
What were you eating out of Quebec or what's going on here, Caleb? Yes, the total debt is up in the top right corner. What they're currently working on is in the top left corner.
like he's like you but hotter, and they love Shakira,
Yes.
but they would never pay that much.
Stop lying.
No,
Stop
or else
lying.
he would have gone. He would have gone.
You're not
Stop
insane like
lying.
you.
And he met Shakira, so he doesn't have a reason to go.
Well, yeah, he's done. Apparently, he's like best friends with Trisha Paytas. I didn't even know this. Like this blows my fucking mind. Like every day, I learn new pieces of lore that is crazy. But okay, but not
Sorry.
even they will go. They will go.
Sorry.
They're full like the nose Colombian.
Yeah, Warthog, I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
Damn.
Again, I had fun at the show, but
I danced all night.
not knowing how much it was. But
See, and he was happy, not knowing how
I
much it
was at the time. Not
Yeah, I'm gonna call that he's got like a truck. 100% he has a truck and she has a luxury car. And her car 100% is gonna cost more than his. Calling that now.
anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know him. You love him from the Hammer Squad and
Hello.
Hammer Elite.
Hey!
We have, you can come here. The native Colombian himself.
I'm
Oh,
Yes, he is. I need a Colombian score 0 to 10 from Mr. Rico Oscar.
He is
Oscar.
not Colombian.
A Colombian score 0 to 10. You can ask a few questions, then give him a score. 0 is no Colombian, 10 is full Colombian.
Full Colombian. What part of Colombia are you from?
Medellin.
Okay, he has an accent. 1 point. What's your favorite Colombian food?
What's it called? Yeah.
That's a lot of thinking. Minus 1 point. What's your favorite part about Colombia?
My favorite part, the places, the people.
That's minus 1 point. Now, the Colombian accent is known to be one of the best Spanish accents. Can you give me a few Spanish words?
I just know chimba.
Minus 1 point. He's already at negative 2 points, Caleb.
So is he a 0 out of 10?
Don't they say
He's a-
marica too?
He's a negative 2 out of 10. One more. Soccer. It's a big part of Colombian culture. Who's your favorite Colombian player?
James Rodriguez.
He gets 1 more point. But
That's
he's
like
What's he
5
at? What's
points.
his overall score? 0 to 10.
negative 1 out of 10.
Negative.
Okay. If you want your Hammer Colombian
And yes, Kevin, he
score,
probably goes with the truck.
go to calebhammer.com/Colombian.
God, he actually
Colton.
put up a score.
Like the score.
And chat, no, I'm not taking the Colombian. I'm not taking the Colombian test because I will be like negative 100. I know next to nothing about Colombian culture, so no, I am not taking the Colombian test. I will literally get like negative 100.
Colton takes Colombian dick. He's not a Colombian.
Okay, never mind. I don't want you to score that.
Okay, so I guess I can move on if we don't have that and we don't know where it is right now. I'm sure it'll hit your credit collections at some point. What's Desert Financial Credit Union? Okay, we have a credit card with Credit Union. This wasn't fucking transferred, doesn't look like. Purchase $43. What are we purchasing on a card that we cannot fully pay off that is accruing interest? Why the possibly wife?
$4,300 balance.
don't
Wait,
remember.
was that a past due? What? No past due. Okay, $4,300. No fees. So fortunately, they've been paying
purchased
this
on
off.
it?
Is yours?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's mine. I can't remember. I
Oh,
might
say
want to
that.
say it was the visit to the pediatric.
What?
The pediatrician.
A copay? Perhaps? Oh, the $43.
Yeah.
Well, why is the balance so high? What's going on with this card?
Well, that's one of the ones I transferred over to the Discover.
Oh, and there's
So
still a
it-
balance.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Hey, this is
They're playing fucking credit card musical chairs. He transferred balance from this Amex to the Discover card, and then he's transferring money from the Discover card to another card, and they're literally playing musical fucking credit cards where they're trying to pay off the credit cards with each other. Fuck me. No, it's not fraud, Moose. It's not. But eventually that money will run out because you're getting diminishing returns on it. It works for a little while, but it's diminishing because you take money from one credit card, you pay it to the other credit card. Okay, cool. Now you have money owing on this credit card plus interest. Now you take that other credit card, you transfer money from it to a third credit card. Okay, now you have money to pay the monthly balance. Now that money is now gone from the initial credit card, plus you have interest. Now you have credit card number 3, you use that to pay money towards credit card number 1. Again, you're pulling money from that credit card, and now you have that money lost plus with interest. Well, now on credit card number 1, you owe even more money, which means you have less money in an available balance, and then you send more money to credit card number 2, and you keep doing that cycle, and the available balance continually goes lower and lower and lower and lower. So it is complete. It'll sustain you for like a couple of months, but that's it, because eventually you are going to max out your monthly balances, because every time you do a transfer, there's more money owing on that credit card than what you sent out. It's not like it's like a one-to-one with money. It's not like you take $43 from one credit card and you send it to the other credit card. You just have to only pay back $43. No, you're paying back that $43 plus interest, which means you need to pay more than what you actually took out from it, and that balance continues to and that continues, and then your available balance continues to get higher and higher and higher and higher, even when you're doing this perpetual cycle. And so eventually your available balance completely maxes out, and you have no fucking money left to do any of the transfers. Well, the fees would only come into play if you were late, Grey Natter. That's where fees will come in. Is if you didn't pay your credit card bill on time, that's when the fees would come in. Just to do a transfer, it's like a higher interest rate. So like with some of these credit cards, when you do a transfer instead of a purchase, the interest rate is higher. Like Caleb was talking about with the Discover card, when they did that, in addition to their existing in addition to the existing interest rate, they got hit with an additional like flat 5% interest just on doing that balance transfer alone, and therefore you have even more money that you have to pay back. So it's like a perpetual motion machine that only has so much gas left into it, and eventually all the balances will max out, and you won't be able to shift money around anymore within probably a couple months.
Lower balance now of $4,330.01. That has a minimum monthly payment of $114. How long does it take to pay off if we do minimum monthly payments only without any purchases?
Like 10 years.
15.
Like 10 years.
11. Yeah, 11.
Oh, 11. Okay.
27-year-old. 28-year-old is what your kid will be.
Is that what you bought the robot on?
Robot.
Secret.
What are you
secret
buying?
robot?
Yeah.
What? What are you buying robots?
It was a
The
cleaning
secret
robot.
robot.
Cleaning robot?
Yeah, it's a
Roomba?
cleaning robot. Yeah.
They're not
It wasn't-
$7,000.
It wasn't that brand, but wait, no, it wasn't. It wasn't the full
$7,000.
amount. But that wasn't the full
But you
amount.
guys like known for being very good at cleaning?
What?
when we get paid to
Mom.
do.
I know what else sweeps and mops. Women.
And she
In fact,
well, That's not sexist. She is a stay-at-home mom. That is literally her job, to take care of the kids and to clean the house. It's not sexist. That is literally her job since she had a kid. Just, since she got fired, I should say. Ever since she got fired, that has been her job, is to be a stay-at-home mom. So her job is to take care of the children and to clean the house and cook the food. When you are, in a relationship, if the woman is not working, you are the housewife. You are responsible for taking care of the household.
Today is Thursday. There's a few of you in my house right now getting to work.
Oh my God. Caleb.
It does help
Okay, I was
a lot
on
because
your side,
it's so
Caleb, but
dusty, so
Jesus.
it does help with like cleaning
So
the floors.
I got it because knowing that the baby was on the way, and then we have dogs. I don't want
Jesus,
dog hair
dogs in this
flying
house
all
too?
over the place.
Oh, Chipotle. Bad Mexicans.
Oh,
Bad Mexicans, guys. This is bad. You may as well have just gone to Taco Bell. What is this?
No, Chipotle is good.
It's like Tex-Mex to the core, though.
But it's good. It comes in.
Oh.
It is good. It's just, you've had a late fee this year. Did you know
Oh,
that?
there it is.
Yeah.
Do you know he's had a late fee on his credit card
There
that you
it
want to
is.
combine?
Nope.
In a husband way. What's your thoughts on him having a late fee?
Not gonna say anything because I probably have some too.
No, what's your thoughts?
That I have some too, so I can judge him.
Listen, I'll let you guys use the Fizz card individually. You can get that. It's a debit card that builds credit. So you can do that. It only lets
Thank
you
you,
spend what's in your
Psycho
checking
Ducky.
account because you obviously overspend dramatically every month, every day, every week, every way we do it. Oh, it was a $900, $800 stupid cleaning robot. It's so dumb. Listen,
That was
I'll
nice.
get you.
Whoa. Fucking whoa. A $900 clean. What the fuck did they. What cleaning robot combines vacuuming and mopping all in one that costs $900? Not to my knowledge, Revan. I don't think a Roomba is that expensive. Even one of the combo ones I don't think is that expensive. Like, Roombas are not cheap. No argument there. But I'm pretty sure that, hang on, I need to research, hang on. I am now very curious. Hold up. Roomba. Let's see. Granted, I will be getting Canadian pricing. It would help if I could spell. I am gonna get Canadian pricing, granted, but let's see. All right. Okay, VOP. Okay. Let's see. Shop, mat, carry. So that's an auto wash. That's not an actual mop. Oh no, looks like it is. No, I'm sorry. It looks like it is. Yeah, let's see. Auto anti-debris, washes and heat dries, mop pads, vacuums with suction, mops with dual clean. And I'm pretty sure this is US pricing. A Roomba combo. Okay, if they got the top of the fucking line. If they got the top of the line model, yes, it's $900. That is the top, their top of the line Roomba Max 705 combo robot plus auto wash dock. Which says vacuuming and mopping is $899. So she got the top of the line Roomba that she did not need.
A course career certification as well,
Please.
so that you can get into a new career field, make some more money. A lot of people in the audience have used it very successfully.
Yes.
And there's a massive discount, obviously, link below. But it's crazy, $500 in interest, late fee, interest accrued.
Jesus,
Chipotle.
wait, hold up.
It's crazy, $500.
$250 in interest alone, or in interest for the year. Fuck me.
Interest, late fee, interest accrued on Chipotle. And you guys still buying things behind her back. Like you bought the robot behind her back.
And a TV.
And then you bought a TV behind her back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
fuck.
Why is this like lying about the concert tickets, doing the TV?
Okay, okay. I want to say something. I have to wonder, did he buy the Roomba behind her back because she is a shit shit housewife and doesn't fucking clean? Is that why he bought the Roomba? Because as the housewife, she doesn't clean. So he's like, well, I got to do fucking something. If she's not going to actually put in the work, then maybe I'll get a robot that can vacuum and mop since she refuses to do so. And I'm guessing it probably wasn't behind her back either. She probably said, what? She's a completely unreliable narrator. So I'm guessing she probably said, oh, get this for me. Then I can actually clean the house while you're at work. I will bet.
Behind her back, all this bull.
But I mean, those are small purchases compared to Shakira tickets.
Sure,
you
if
know,
we're
like,
doing compare and contrast, but it is still substantial
Like,
money that you do
sweet
not
fuck.
have.
But like we get more use out of, you know, like a robot that cleans like on a daily basis versus, you know, going to a one-time thing. Like,
But
you
it was
know,
an
like,
experience.
yeah, but $4,000.
Shut the... Girl logic. She's doing the fucking girl logic. Oh, it was worth $4,500 because it was an experience. So's poverty. So's living on the street because you can't afford your rent or your mortgage, and you're going to be stuck living in your car because you can't afford to live in a home anymore with your young children. That's also an experience. Is that one that you want to, is that one that you want to go through, sweetheart? Shut the fuck up with it's an experience. Grow the fuck up, you bitch.
Yeah,
I mean, I
definitely do.
relatively agree. I hope in the near future I get also a lot of uses out of robots. Okay.
But yeah, you should get one too.
Okay, Resin. I will disagree with you on that one. Shakira still looks absolutely banging to this day. Shakira absolutely is still at like a fucking smoke show. She is one of those women that has aged like fine wine. She is gorgeous. Okay, I will not disagree with that, Revan. 90s Shakira is peak. I will not disagree, but 2025 Shakira is still fucking gorgeous.
Well, that's not the robot I was thinking about.
Oh, well.
Gross.
But either way, I can afford it.
But again, it does a really good
Oh,
job.
wow.
It cleans. It
Okay.
cleans. It keeps the house like nice, you know, like.
Oh, that's okay. You just can't afford it. I want.
Cave Spider. Do you really not know who Shakira is? The singer who did the song "My Hips Don't Lie." The one, what's on the one? Whatever. She's a Colombian singer. She does some absolutely amazing hip work in her videos. She did more recently. I keep forgetting to forget you. She did a duet with Rihanna where they were both, dear God, the two of them in keep forgetting to forget you. Holy crap, were they fucking... God, I was drooling when I saw them in that video together. Yeah, She-Wolf is another one. Like, no, you're not called out, Taste Fire. After stream, go on to YouTube and look up Shakira's music videos. I will bet you'll know who she is, and you just didn't realize that was her. I'm gonna guarantee you've probably heard her music before. You just did not realize who it was. That's it. Just like look her up after stream.
It cleans. It keeps the house like nice, you know, like.
Oh, that's okay. You just can't afford it. I want you to get it. I want you to go to Shakira. I want you to do all this stuff. You don't have an emergency fund, and now you guys are... You guys are in this situation because you never sacrificed while you actually made money. Yes. You just lived. I'm making money, so I'm going to blow it all.
So that's why we want to start, like I told him, I want to like start coming up with a real plan that we're going to get out of debt.
And I'm going to interrupt you. I get that. But then when you guys talk about budgeting, you don't agree on anything.
Well, I think this year we have finally like kind of like.
This year, it's the 10th month.
What?
Okay, this couple past months, we have finally like started to like gotten more serious about it. And like.
And what does that look?
After 6 fucking years, you suddenly decided, oh, we've got to get serious about it now? After 6 motherfucking years? What the fuck? And I'm still extra doubting on that you're actually buckling down and actually trying to be responsible too.
like? Because when the first thing I heard basically in this conversation is he.
Kill Games, what are you talking about not streaming the awards? What awards are happening wait, is it the Video Game Awards tonight? Is that? Oh, the Video Game Awards are happening tonight. Oh. I didn't even realize. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had no interest in watching the Video Game Awards. Couldn't care less. Yeah, we're doing something both hilarious and enraging instead. Please join us. Please join us.
What does that look like? Because when the first thing I heard basically in this conversation is he last month tried to sit down and budget with you and it just didn't work.
Okay,
it was just a complete failure.
Okay, I will say that I'm also having like mommy brain, and sometimes like I'm
okay,
like
mommy brain, girl brain, all.
Excuse. That's all this bitch is. This bitch is a walking excuse. First it was girls do budgeting better than boys, or girls do budgeting different than boys. Now it's I have Bonnie brain. Then, we've already had the fucking girl math. Like, you're
the brains except for any personal responsibility, apparently.
I'm like running on fumes, like zombie mode. Like I sometimes don't even like one time I woke up.
That's a part of it, but you just have to sit down once a month to just start this. Once a month. To start it. Once a month, a couple hours.
Okay, true.
Get some bevies. You're no longer pregnant anymore. Just glug it. Actually, well, breastfeeding. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Go out and have a nice little meal, but then bring your little things and just like have some fun. Make it a fun thing. True. I will allow you guys to spend money.
If we go to the bar,
budgeting.
If we go to the bar, I would be more inclined to.
But you can't drink.
But I can watch sports.
Why would you even think about going to the bar with a 3-month-old? You have a 3-month-old. The idea of going to the bar should never enter into your fucking brain. You've been in debt for years. Going to a bar should have been off the fucking table for goddamn years.
Sports.
No, I need you to focus up. I want us to have fun with whatever we're consuming, but you need to be focused.
Because entitlement. I don't know. Maybe the way she was raised to feel entitled to everything. Fuck if I know.
Focused in the conversation.
I am very good at like multitasking.
Really? Because you haven't been able to task on one thing this conversation.
Yes, I have.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. Okay, Platinum Plus. Who couldn't give the statement for the thing that I could pull a statement for? Good. Pull it up on your phone.
You can't pull a statement.
Oh, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
Uh-huh.
He's not tech savvy, sorry.
Were you guys born in the
Neither
US?
are you.
No. We are dreamers.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, now we're getting into it.
Were you guys born in the US?
No. We are dreamers.
Oh. Brought here as children. How old are you?
I was 9.
You?
Oh, that was 5 years old.
Wow.
Uh-huh. And
well
here
done.
we go.
And we're both from Mexico City.
A lot of people are going there these days.
So pretty. I wish we could go back one
Forcefully.
day.
Yeah, Mexico City is currently under siege. So, yeah, it's not so pretty anymore. Yeah, we're finally here, although not as much discussion about this yet as I expected. It's the whole dreamer thing. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the dreamer thing. The dreamer thing was a mistake. It was basically a government at the time that was rewarding families that entered into the country illegally. And like it was the bleeding arse that went, oh well, they're children, they didn't have a choice, so we're just gonna grant them status. I'm sorry, no. It's harsh. It is harsh to basically send the kids back along with the parents, but the fact is, if you don't act, by doing shit like this is why we have had such a massive illegal immigration problem in the U.S. for fucking years. Like, it shouldn't. I'm not. I don't know. Did they cancel the concept of dreamers? I thought I heard something about an attempt being made to cancel the status of all illegal immigrants with dreamer status. Did they do it? I have not been keeping up with this, but did they actually cancel the status of all dreamers? Or are they still trying to? And yeah, Hustler, you're exactly right. And that's the biggest that is the biggest thing. Supreme Court is taking birthright citizenship case, unsure about it. Yeah, I don't know if it involves the dreamers. That's the biggest thing, is like the people that come into the country illegally, and especially the dreamers, are basically like spitting in the faces of the thousands of immigrants that are actually trying to do things the right way. That's the biggest thing there, is they are literally spitting in the faces. There you go, Coral. There you go. You are the perfect example of what I'm talking about. People like these two and their families are literally spitting in the faces of people like your parents who actually did things the right way. They actually jumped through the hoops. They wanted to come to America. They actually took the steps. They jumped through the hoops. They did it the right way, and they earned their legal status. They didn't just pay a coyote like 500,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever, how much money to smuggle them across the border, and the children just happen to be with them, and, oh, well, your children, so you get free status. No, fucking no, because that's how you get a gross abuse of the system. And how you get tens and hundreds and even millions of people that are draining the resources of America because they came into the country illegally, and certain states are allowing them to avail themselves of government programs that are continually giving them money, continually giving them resources. In the meantime, people that are doing it the right way, people that are trying to, that actually, like, I want to do this legitimately. I want to be an American, and I want to do it the right way because that's how it's supposed to be done. People like this and their families literally spat in the face of those individuals and are making it more difficult or even impossible for them to come in, because now the U.S. is basically saying, we're not taking any more. We've got too many. We're not taking any more in, or we've greatly reduced the number of legal immigrations. Or they're shifting them over to basically, do the special favors for their political buddies to bring in, I know they're trying to get rid of the H-1B visas, but no, Trump just did the $1 million Trump gold card, which of course is going to get grotesquely abused by the oligarchs over in foreign nations. So that's a whole different fucking thing. But the people, like legitimate, like the everyday people that are trying to get into the country legally, that are actually abiding by the process that the U.S. laid out, are getting fucked. They are getting fucked over by illegals like this. And it's fucking disgusting, and they need to, could fucking, they could fucking buy. I don't know if they're going to end up revoking the dreamer status or not. They're working on the birthright citizenship. We will see what happens with the birthright citizenship. Fucking start getting rid of them all. You come into the country illegally, you should not be rewarded like these two were. These two were rewarded for their families committing crimes. It sets it up for them to have the mindset of, I got rewarded because when our families committed a crime, who's to say I'm going to get any punishment now for committing further crimes? Fuck that shit.
Well, no, white people are moving there like crazy. People in Mexico City are very upset at it.
I heard that they don't want them over there. There's like a
Exactly.
protest.
Gee! How about that? And I've heard this too. Because white Americans are basically going to Mexico City and taking up like temporary residence there and spending like fucking crazy, it's driving inflation through the fucking roof in Mexico City, and now the average Mexican citizen can't afford fuck all because the Americans have driven prices sky fucking high. And you know what Mexico's doing now? Get the fuck out, white man. Uh-huh. Yeah, Mexico doesn't want Americans in their country. They damn sure don't want them living there. Yeah, it's almost like countries don't like it when foreign nations invade their country and completely fuck up their financial economy. Gee, shocking, isn't it?
And
Look at that, generating statements.
There was no statement available. I had to screenshot it. And then I don't even think it let me screenshot it. I had like
balance
screen
transfer,
recorded.
164. Is this another balance transfer?
Yeah.
Well, Revan, yes, Mexico had no problem when the U.S. let anyone in, and now they're upset that it's them. Yeah. And you know what? Mexico's doing something about it. Why would Mexico have no problem with the U.S. basically just not giving a fuck about illegals coming in? That's on the U.S. Like, that 100%, like, the illegal immigration problem, well, you could call it karma, but at the same time, Mexico never said, like, oh, yeah, come on, U.S., invade our country and drive our economy into the shitter by overspending on everything and causing inflation to go skyrocketing. They never said that. But it's not Mexico's fault that the U.S. government basically, or state governments, I should say, not strictly just U.S. government, although that was applicable and stopped for some administrations. It's not Mexico's fault that a whole mess load of states are like, yeah, come on the fuck in. We're going to give you whole housing. We're going to give you food. We're going to give you the right to vote, even though you're not legal citizens. That's on the U.S. That's on the U.S.
I don't even think it let me screenshot it. I had like
Balance
screen
transfer,
recorded.
164. Is this another balance transfer?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So we've done double.
Yeah. So I put 3 cards into 2 cards.
Yeah. Oh, you did exactly
It
what I
also
was
helped
talking
with
about.
like trying to keep it organized for the month. Instead of having 3 payments, just having 2.
Yeah.
I will say, because I know immigration is such a hot button topic right now, in a non-controversial way, because obviously every country chooses, or I guess, wants to choose who is coming in and out. You're the fucking dude, because we have a declining birth rate. If people are going to come here, I want you. This dude's coming here working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, grinding, adding into population increase. That's what I like. I like people who are.
And that's what I was talking about earlier, where it's like, it's kind of a double-edged sword. That's what I was talking about at the beginning of the episode. That with him, not her, with him, it's kind of like he's an illegal immigrant, but at the same time, he's like actually like working his ass off. He's contributing to the economy. He's contributing to society. And that's where I said with him, I'm still all about, I'm still all in with, if you came to the country illegally, goodbye. At the same time, though, with, people like him, but to muddy the waters a bit. It's like, you're right, yeah, he does need to do it legally. But this is the kind of, he's more of an example of the kind of people we do want to be allowed to come in legally. That's I think the point is the Oscar, obviously his fake name, because of the show, is the kind of person that we want to come into the country legally. He is. He is like a great example of that. She is not. She is an example of someone that will leech off of society. Knighting, that is a more complicated issue that I am not anywhere near knowledgeable enough to really get into. It's very complicated. There are some that do, there are some that don't. How they contribute is variable. It's very Quagmire-like, and I am not a tax professional enough to commentate on it. Needler, maybe on your stream, you might want to talk about it because you may be more knowledgeable about this. I am not. But we're seeing the dichotomy of who we want to come to the country and who we don't. The one on the left, we do want to be able to have an avenue to come into the country legally. The one on the left, we don't. That's basically it. We basically are having the examples. Needler, you don't have to answer it here in stream now, but like in a future day, is the whole thing of like illegal immigrants paying taxes. Do illegal immigrants pay taxes? Again, don't need to answer it now because that is a long thing. It's not something we need to talk about in chat. It's just something if you ever want to talk about it in a stream. But yeah, that's anyway. That's basically it. Like that's where it's like with Oscar. It's a bit muddy. The fact is he is still illegal. But I do think that maybe he should be given an avenue because he is a proven contributory member of society. He is someone that like, okay, let's give him an avenue to, let's give him an avenue to citizenship. Let's actually start the vetting process on him. Let's give him that avenue to get citizenship. Throw her ass back into Mexico. She is fucking useless. She is a leech. She is going to basically bleed society dry. And she has no value to the country. Because that's how you have to look at it. As cruel as it looks, and trust me, I fully appreciate that this is a very cold, cruel, and callous viewpoint on this. It's simple metrics. Who is going to contribute to society? If this is a person that is not going to contribute to society, they should not be allowed to stay in the country. That's it. Oscar contributes to society. He works in construction. He is building things. He be building shit. He is a net positive on the country. She fucks around, gets fired from her jobs, and basically spends money. She is a leech on society. Kick her ass back to Mexico, Oscar can stay. That's it. That's literally it. It's cold, it's harsh, I don't like it, but but logically speaking, those are the facts. And we are at a point when it comes to illegal immigration that we have to work off of facts and logic and numbers. That's it. Well, Scurry Guy, that's the thing. Both of them came here illegally, but they were basically granted citizenship under the Dreamers Act. So at present, they are still protected as Dreamers. They did enter illegally, but under the Dreamer Act, they were basically given citizenship through the Dreamer Act. Now, if that gets repealed, then yeah, start over. Do it right. And try and open up a path for him to be able to get legal citizenship. Absolutely.
Coming in, and then they're like, oh, I love America. I'm going to work and, contribute to the overall culture. I love that.
Good job.
Thank you.
You.
Stop.
Yep.
You're so
Yep.
bad.
No, you're okay.
I promise I've always
No,
had a
she's
job.
not.
I'm a hard.
No, she's not. She's not okay. She's gotten fired from 3 jobs because she doesn't fucking work, because she wants to just fucking girl boss everything or girl math everything. She's racked up, she's probably the primary contributor to racking up $130,000 debt, not even including their house. And all she is filled with excuses why she can't do shit, and she can't even do a simple fucking budget. No, she's not okay. She's the furthest thing from fucking okay.
Hard worker.
We've always gotten fired from a job.
Just this past couple years, because I had really hard losses. I
Are
promise.
you guys protected right now?
Yeah.
Currently?
Protected, like-
under the current
we have a
system?
We have a work permit that we have to renew every 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as we don't get like any felonies or
Yeah.
tax evasions, anything like that. Then.
No. Okay, hold up. Oh, okay, this is different. Okay, so so they're not citizens, they have legal work permits. That answers the question then. So they did come into the country illegally as children. So this changes the metrics a little bit. They were brought into the country by their parents illegally. However, they have obtained legal work permits. Revan, if she's not able to acquire another job, it's not that if a permit would expire, it's that it would not be renewed. They said they have to renew their work permits every 2 years. If she is not able to obtain a job, then her work permit would not be renewed, and she would be told, you need to self-deport, and if she doesn't, ICE would be visiting their house. So right now, they are legal. As of right now, they are legal. They have legal work permits. So that throws in a little bit of a wrinkle. That does. It's, yeah, the complication is that they were brought to the country illegally when they were children. You can say what you want about their formative years when they grew up, but currently, as adults, I'm not sure for how long, they may say, they are legal. They are legal in the country. They have legal work permits to be in the country. So, arguments can be made about when they were kids. We've talked about the arguments if they've been, all that. As far as their children go, yeah, we're going to have to see what happens with the challenge to birthright citizenship. We'll have to see about that. That's going to be that if the Supreme Court strikes down birthright citizenship, that's going to drop a fucking nuke on a lot of people in this country. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But in terms of the illegality, putting aside the fact that they're dreamers, they have work permits. So at the time of recording, they are in the country legally via work permit.
I'll pay my
Your tax
taxes.
situation's a little weird.
I'll pay my
but
taxes.
We pay taxes
Just
every
be
year.
careful.
We'll be good.
Be careful. Yeah, these balance transfers, what's the minimum monthly payment on this thing? Do you even know?
42.
Oh my gosh, it's never going to be paid off. And we're just taking those 5% fees forever. Why will it be? Because that's you're a transfer.
my
You're
God.
not a payer. Why can you sit here and tell me?
Again, it was just to make room for the.
I understand why, but
budget.
how are you able to tell me that it will be paid off when all you ever do is transfer, not actually make progress?
Yeah, and never-ending cycle that will end.
I mean,
Thank you for fueling our economy by coming to the country and then spending money you don't have in consumer debt. You're keeping people alive and paying the bills.
well, I feel like if once she goes back to working and eventually we can sit down and make a budget, we'll start paying them off.
No. Should we not sit down and make a budget when things are harder more than anything?
No, yeah, for sure. But I'm saying I still don't think she's gonna be I think we're gonna have a struggle getting on the same page financially just because of how she wants to work.
Well, then you force it. Be a fucking man. You are the working man in the relationship. Even when she was working, you were making money. You were the primary breadwinner of the family. Grab your balls and say, this is how it's going to be. I'm the one supporting this fucking family. Even when she was working, he was the one supporting the family. Grab your nuts and say, woman, this is how it's going to be. You can't figure out how to do budget properly. I'm going to do it. Step the fuck up. Step up, get a budget. If she don't like it, adios. Say, you want to keep playing fuck around? I'm out. And walk away. Yeah, he has a kid with her, Garrett. That throws a wrinkle into it. But at some point, if they go to the courts and he can prove to the courts that he's predominantly making money, that he can take care of the kids, then the courts may. I know. Before you guys even start reading about it, I know that the courts typically side with the woman. I appreciate that, but in this case, which she's already got 2 kids and she has no job, and he is a primary breadwinner, I think he might actually be able to make a good case in the court to basically have primary custody of their child. So, yeah. But he needs to basically grab his balls and just step the fuck up and actually tell her, look, you're not contributing. We're doing this my way. We tried it your way. I gave you the chance to try and do it your way. You fucked up. You can't do it. So now we're doing it my way. And if you don't like it, I don't fucking care. You fucked up. too fucking bad, cry about it. Be a fucking man, dude.
Get in how
Why do you
I
have an
wanna
accent
do
if
it.
you've been here since 5? Weren't you raised? No, like what wasn't most of the language development skills
We speak
done
Spanish
around?
on a daily.
Yeah, you speak
Yeah.
Spanish, but an accent. Your language skills were raised in the United States.
I mean, I don't know. That's just how it is. I mean,
I'm vibing with
He
it.
has
I
an
mean, in
accent?
my house,
Well, okay, that's easy explanation. If they basically develop the accent from living with their parents. That's pretty basic. They may have lived in the, it's the same thing for any person from a foreign nation that has a different accent, that when they move to a different nation, when they're children, then their family still very much has the accent in full force. They're living with that family through their formative years. They're around their family more than anybody. Yes, they will retain that accent. You see it all the time. That's why why do you think the majority of a good chunk of like Indian or Pakistani or French or British people that come over to the U.S. as children legally, and they grow, and they grow up, they still retain their accent because in their household that accent is still thick and pure, and they just, family influences your accent more than outside of your family.
like, we
You
still
don't know
spoke-
he has an accent?
I don't hear it, no.
He has an accent, right? Yeah, he has an accent.
Do I
It's not
have an
like
accent?
crazy. A little.
Yeah?
A little, but also you came later. At 9?
Yeah.
I mean, so you had some of your language skills developed in Mexico.
Mhm.
This is interesting. It's not a bad
don't know.
thing. This
I
is
mean,
very interesting.
no, I don't know.
5 and 9 are different, but like,
Really,
that's
Moss?
where a lot of the language skills,
Yeah,
primary
he's got
education started
some
around 5.
something going
It's
on
like,
there.
huh.
We speak mostly Spanish, so.
Yeah, we're trying to teach our daughter Spanish first
Yeah.
because she's
First?
gonna learn English anyways through like school, you know.
Okay. PayPal credit. Yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, interest accruing $82.14.
Now they're 4,000.
No
Jesus.
purchases. Thank fuck.
Yeah. 'cause-
$122 minimum monthly payment, $4,041.38. 30.38% interest. This is brutal, dude.
Damn.
This is
yeah. So
some is interest free,
Jesus.
but
Fuck.
it is accruing deferred interest, and that's going to be a ton of money, and that is
Oh,
already passed.
fuck.
Wait,
Is it?
No, wait, 1 second. 1 second. No, it's not. In a couple months, it will though. Couple months.
What's the remaining balance on that?
Almost $700.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, well, you guys are spending more money than you
Considering the
have.
fucking debt you
Maybe we can
have.
pay it off fast.
And this is the Miami trip, right?
yeah. So
That's what I'm
it
seeing?
was split in two.
Oh, you owe your mom for the trip too? $1,400?
I guess it was split in 3.
Oh, what are
Oh
we
my
doing?
God.
What are we doing?
Well, I will say,
What the fuck?
It was. We were kind of forced to go. I mean, I wanted to go, but we were kind of forced to take a longer vacation because I was just gonna our intentions were just to go see the game, come back,
yeah,
kind of thing.
like a 3-day thing.
But then
That's great. Why does the future of your household not supersede seeing a fucking game? I
Well,
just don't get it. Like, I want you to have fun. I want to go have fun. It doesn't supersede my entire life, though.
Well, I was working then, and we did kind of have some money set aside. But then his mom decided that she wanted to make it a family trip. So it turned into like everyone going. So we had to take our kids, and we.
Look. You're in crippling financial debt. If your mom says, well, I want to make it a family trip, you tell mom, we can't afford it to be a family trip. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. It's literally as simple as that. Yes, tell her fucking no.
Made it a week-long trip.
yeah, we were just planning on doing the weekend, but then she.
We did have the money for that, but because they turned it into a
look how
family
much
trip.
money you had to borrow for this. You couldn't afford it regardless. No matter what, in the end, you
Jesus.
could not.
But we did have fun though, and
And this is what's troubling. You guys can't agree on how to budget, and you both are totally okay with this. You're totally okay with this. So how does that mean when you leave, you're not just gonna it all the same way?
No,
Like, look at
this
this.
is
You're
a very
totally okay with
eye-opening.
it.
because now we don't have the second income, so now we can't. Before we had the income to where
You
we
bought an
did-
$800 costume for Deadpool versus Wolverine on this. $800.
Nuts. Fucking what? An $800 costume to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. No, Revan, it's not something I would do. That's fucking insane. Okay, my opinion's turning on him. Now he's just as much of an asshole as her. Like, what the fuck, dude? That is nuts. That is stupid nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the f are you?
And he didn't wear it for Halloween last year. I told him to.
You
What is
fucking
wrong with you?
creature.
And this year he should wear
It's
it.
something I wanted to do with my brother. Is like
$800.
Yeah, but it was like, you know, like it was something that we're both fans of, like the movie, and so
Yes.
Wait, so am I. You know how I went to go see Deadpool and Wolverine? In my fucking street clothes. I didn't go out and buy an $800 fucking costume to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. I just wore my normal fucking clothes. Because I'm there for the movie. I'm not there for a fucking costume party.
oh, he wanted to dress up, so I was like, I'll do it too. You know, like,
He was Wolverine,
$800.
and he looked really good in it.
but it was a nice
Sure.
suit, like a nice costume.
I'm sure this is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I mean, we had fun and we took a lot of pictures with strangers, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
just had a good time.
Oh
I told
yeah,
him we
that's
should
where
have
the $800.
I mean, we
money.
were thinking of charging, but
Yeah.
we didn't.
Okay. Good.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Good luck.
Everyone was
Okay.
asking
Who
for a
has
picture.
Desert
Why-
Financial again? Who has another Desert Financial
Oh,
credit
that's
card?
mine.
Okay. Almost all the debt's yours.
Oh
so far,
my
by the
God,
way, except for the PayPal that she
dude.
never
Just
paid.
Put mine on top. That's all it is.
But I
Well, they
will
usually
say
put
we,
the crazy ones on top.
Oh,
we do pay both of them. We did charge on
I
most
hope
of them.
so.
We did charge on most of them, both of
Okay,
us.
the balance went up. It went from 2,714 to 3,086.
it did.
It did.
My God.
With a minimum monthly payment of $86, you purchased $430.71. While interest accrued at $45.03.
400.
Fucking hell.
DP or Da Prim,
Oh,
Yogi Grill, Raising
The actual
Cane's,
fuck.
and then pediatric. But that's okay. I wouldn't put it on a credit card. But Home Depot, be careful.
He
Vans
loves
are pulling
Home
up.
Depot.
I know.
He can be
Shocking.
there hours just walking around where I'm like, okay, what do you need? Aisle 19, let's go. What do you need? Aisle 11, let's go. And he hates going to Home Depot with me.
It's good. Okay, so I like to do things around the house.
Boring.
And then
even-
Cafes Dupas and then Voodoo.com Fandango.
Oh yeah, that's
$300
our
in
movie.
interest this year. This is
That's-
bullshit.
Those are movies
What
that we
the
can make
fuck?
we can make a home movie
Yeah?
night
Yeah,
instead of
we-
going to the movie.
Yeah?
So we
You don't have money.
save money.
You don't have money. YouTube is free.
They don't have movies
Who
in
is
there.
Discover It?
That's
They-
mine.
Did she just fucking say YouTube doesn't have movies?
You don't have money. YouTube is free.
They don't have movies
Who
in
is
there.
Discover It?
Yes. YouTube does have movies. YouTube absolutely does have movies. You dumb tit. Yeah, and there's Tubi. Tubi is full of movies and it's fucking free. Yeah, you gotta do ads, but it's free. Yes, Pure. YouTube has movies. You gotta pay for them, although they do have some free. YouTube does have movies. Tubi is free. RoboChannel is free. YouTube also does have some movies that are free, and they do have some movies that are free with ads. Those are available on YouTube.
That's mine.
Okay, you purchased 61 bucks on a card you can't pay off. That interest is accruing. Takes 7 years to pay off if you don't purchase. Why the fuck?
How much did she purchase?
61, 37.
That's not too bad.
It doesn't. What? It does. That's
Oh my
not the difference.
God.
It still takes 7 years if she's not purchasing. So this is gonna take forever now, infinity.
Does it show what I purchased?
Yes, I was hoping you
Oh,
might have
here
a
we
little
go.
insight first.
No.
Great, because guys, I don't think you're gonna live. I don't think you're gonna make it because you're taking this all as a joke.
Well, it's just been a stressful few past months. I mean, with the baby and everything, her not working, and so it's like,
No. Sure. Sure. His name is Caleb Hammer. The fucking alliteration on that one. Oh my god, that was. Oh my God, that was great. Oh, that was fucking great. No, his name is not Kyle Mallet. It's Caleb Hammer. Oh, that was the greatest alliterative fuck up of his name I've ever heard. That was glorious. That was fucking amazing.
You know, it's like if we have to put things on a credit card, then like, what else can we do? Future.
Well, it was Amazon and Culver's.
Oh.
Oh.
So
yeah.
die. Like, this is bull. It's all you bull.
But the Amazon could have been for a baby.
Okay, pull up your Amazon.
And
there
the
we
Pull up
go.
your
Culvers,
Amazon.
the
Pull
Culvers,
up
I
the
think it was
Amazon.
because I
Shut
was
up and pull up
driving
the
by and I
Amazon.
didn't have my.
Oh, look at her phone. Look at her phone. Look at her phone. Look what kind of phone she's got. She's got a goddamn Samsung Fold. She's got a goddamn Samsung Fold phone. Why are you buying an expensive ass phone like the Samsung Galaxy Fold? Huh? Why are you buying this kind of phone? You can't afford it. You can't fucking afford this kind of phone.
Wallet on me, so I just tapped it.
You can't afford it regardless if it was on credit. You dumb tit. You have debt. You
I
have
understand, but I'm saying
$130,000 of
that's
bad
why.
debt. $130,000 of bad debt. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Now I have a Wells Fargo Cash Visa.
You know,
Whose
Derek,
is
you know
this?
she changes it out every 2 fucking
Oh, that
years.
was mine.
Again, back to mostly you.
Oh.
Why are you the one so because she seems like she is, like, mentally, but you're, you know.
She's probably getting him to buy all this
See,
shit.
I try not to
On
have a lot
paper.
of credit cards.
Why
I
are
try
you the
not to.
one in the finances with?
Sure. Excellent. Excellent. That is a wise choice. If you're concerned about money, don't have a credit card. That is a wise decision. If anything, the one thing I recommend, I always say this. If anything, get a credit card that has like a $300 or $500 limit. Use it to buy like gas or to buy groceries, and as soon as you get home, 100% paid off. Keep the have a low balance on it so you can easily pay it off, and that way you can still accumulate credit because you are basically buying on credit. You're carrying a balance, even if briefly. Then you pay it fully off right away, and that way that will actually help your credit. That's the one thing that I will agree with for the average person. If you want to get a low balance, one singular low balance credit card, I'm totally fine with that. As long as you pay it off, like as soon as you spend on it, you pay it off immediately.
the worst finances?
Because banks love me. I don't know.
They really do. You make them a ton of money, but why are you? I'm saying for the household, the
Oh.
one running the finances. If you're the one that is objectively so far the worst, including bullshit so far.
I don't know. I feel like I look at the numbers, so I think I'm okay to, you know.
Why do you think he's
Purchase.
fucking up? Why is he the one in control of finances? Why?
Because he
did you
doesn't want to
give
do
that?
it my way. He doesn't want to do it my way.
So when you guys sat down and discussed who's doing finances, essentially, you just gave it to him because he didn't want to do it your
No,
way?
it was mostly like I relinquished control over time, and he just took over basically.
Okay. Well, it's a $41 minimum payment, 17 years to pay off. $150
Jesus.
of purchases.
Oh my God.
This one is pediatric. Again, I would rather be on debit, but even still, promotional balance until now, not that many months from now, like 5.
Oh,
So that'll
fuck.
start accruing interest. There's no deferred interest, but it is chunky. Okay, who's
So-
the Bank of America?
Wait, what was
So
that
on,
for?
on
That was Wells Fargo.
on the Wells Fargo, the balance was to like help out my sister.
Oh, the overall
For
balance?
the bankruptcy?
For the bankruptcy? You guys are headed to bankruptcy.
Why did you have to help her for it?
Well, I mean, you know, I went with her to like go see to
But
like a
she doesn't.
bankruptcy
She doesn't
lawyer.
care how much she spends. If you think I'm bad, she's worse. She doesn't care how much she spends.
So the whole
She's
family's
always like
fucked.
doing a bunch of things. She doesn't even do things like for the kids. So, and she like takes out cars that she can't even afford. So why are you helping her with the bankruptcy?
Because she's my sister, and I mean,
Okay, but I'm not giving
she
my
had like
So his whole family is fucked. Oh my God, his whole family is just financially fucked. What the hell? 80% personal jet charged up by illegals, any of being written up by assuming institutions, especially if illegals are deported. Answer it, take it with a grain of salt, because that's ChatGPT, and ChatGPT gets shit wrong about 50 to 60% of the time. So take that with a grain of salt. And yeah, in this case, they are legal. They do have work permits, so in this case, they are legal.
Sister.
She had like a lawsuit on her hand, so it's like
Okay,
you know,
my
like,
sister
so, like,
had
I
one
wanted
too, and they
to
didn't
bail
have
her
to
out,
help her.
and you know, like I had that card.
But she has a husband, and she lives rent free with your parents.
No, Gira, no. 50 to 60% failure rate for AI. AI's current success rate on getting shit right is like 40%. 50 to 60% of the time, AI gets shit wrong. So it has a 50 to 60% failure rate.
Oh, and you know, like I had that card.
But she has a husband, and she lives rent free with your parents.
Yeah, but
What?
Yes.
Oh my God.
yeah, but like,
And
I
yet
mean,
you put thousands on a
Yeah.
credit card?
Why?
well, because
I'm okay with helping.
I
but
just wanted to
that's-
help her out and like
Yeah,
you know,
but we help them in other
Yeah,
ways.
but I think this wasn't helping. I think this was enabling.
Yeah. She has no responsibility of finances whatsoever. If I'm bad, she's like 10 times worse.
Oh wait, you didn't even give her money. You just gave the card to your sister, and she just ran it off.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
Oh my
wild.
God, dude! Oh my God. Okay, the turn has come. The turn has occurred. Holy shit, dude! And by the way, I will point out we are only like 10 minutes away from the conclusion of this episode, and we are only at 35,000 out of 100. We still have like $100,000 in debt that is still unaccounted for, not including their house. What the fuck are we about to get slapped with?
I mean, like,
Dude.
I like
Your
to help
mom-
my family.
your
Yeah, but you're
mom-
enabling her
Your
spending.
mom has bailed her out so many times. She bailed her out
Apparently this
$10,000.
moron.
And she went and ranked up everything again.
I don't know. It's just when a sibling comes, you know, asking for help.
Of course, but she
Oh
hasn't
my
changed her
God.
behavior. She's
Yeah,
been billed out
she's
1,000 times, it
worse.
sounds like.
And she doesn't pay
Ugh.
rent. She doesn't have like
No,
big
well, I'm at
expenses
the
other than her
millennials.
car. And she has a
I
husband.
mean, she did say she was gonna pay me back when she got her like tax money.
And
but-
how many times has she told that to her parents that have been bailed out?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, that's the thing.
At
is-
least twice.
Kira? Yes. I feel the need to say this. And by the way, being nice is not about it paying off. That's the thing. It's the whole concept of, does being nice ever pay off? That's, for people that look at it in strictly that manner, no. Because being nice is not about getting a payout from it. Being nice is simply about being good and being kind and not expecting a quote unquote payoff from it. You be nice, you be kind, because that is who you are, because you want that other person to be a recipient of your kindness, just because you are a human being. You're right here. It is tragic that nice people end up burying themselves in trouble because people take advantage of that kindness. It is absolutely tragic. It's just, I dislike, not a knock against you or anything. It's just, I dislike that expression of when does being nice pay off, because by its very notion of that saying, it's not about being nice. It's about doing something that is quote unquote nice with the expectation of receiving something in response to that. And it's why I dislike that quote, because in that instance, the person is not actually being nice or being kind, they're being transactional. And being nice and being kind is not transactional, in my opinion.
Sometimes someone actually helping someone is them learning for the first time ever. How old is your sister?
Like, you're gonna help her, you can't even buy me a ring.
Okay, well, I don't
That's
think he
BS.
wants to marry you.
Okay, sweetheart, hold on.
I do want to marry her, but that's down the line.
That's BS.
I'm kidding. How old is she?
She's older than him.
She needs to learn the skills herself.
Or she's never gonna make it ever.
She
when your parents pass away,
lives
she's never gonna make it.
rent-free.
Who is the Bank of America?
That one's probably mine.
Is Queen Kitty better? I would worried about you.
Yes, E4, 1,000% better because of you guys. Thank you.
Okay. Well, minimum monthly payment $46, balance $1,501. 7 years to pay this off.
That was a
Say
balance
interest is
transfer.
accruing. Well, interest is accruing. So you've had a late fee this
Oh
year.
boy.
Yeah.
There it is.
Of
Mommy
course.
No, come
Yes,
on.
I literally
So
forgot.
every mother has late fees.
You know what? Night Shield? I will accept that. Yes. The only way to quote you, the only way to be nice, the only way being nice it should be considered transactional in a positive way is if you are expecting kindness in return. 100% I will agree with you on that one. Absolutely.
I'm not saying that.
Shut the fuck up. That is not. Shut up.
I'm saying I have foggy brain.
That's okay. Set up minimum monthly payments. Automatic payments.
I can't
we
because
can't do
sometimes I
that.
don't know.
Shit, exactly, because you don't budget, because it's
Yeah.
all down the line. When you don't do the primary, normal, main, easy thing, relatively easy, all of a sudden nothing works down the line. That's just how that's how
Holy-
it goes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Sephora, who's Sephora?
Mine. I bought my daughter Kendrick and SZA tickets
On Sephora?
for
What?
her birthday / Christmas gift.
Dude. Okay, so she's gonna be okay with not getting anything for Christmas.
Well, this was last past Christmas.
Oh my
and
gonna
birthday.
die.
I was not
God,
okay
how
with
much?
that. Especially after coming from a big purchase that we did on her as well.
What big
Like,
purchase?
her quinceañera.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was not okay.
Oh shit. Oh, wow. How much did they spend on the quinceañera? Sephora is like, unless it's something else, Sephora is like a credit card for like Sephora makeup. Unless it's something entirely like the only Sephora I'm aware of is the makeup chain. But this could be something different. Yeah, Gramps, I kind of stumbled. The quinceañera. I tripped off my tongue on that initial pronunciation. And it may not be coming through very clearly through the BC as well. But yes. Yeah. For those of you that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, a quinceañera is basically the coming of age ceremony for young ladies in Mexico. So it's what is it? Oh God, there's a term. Fuck. What is it? I'm trying to think of the English equivalent. There's an old British equivalent to it. I can't think of it. Fuck, it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it. Debutante. Thank you, Andrea. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. It's basically like the Mexican version of a debutante ball. That's what it is. So it's like if I was to break it down stupidly, it's like a Mexican debutante. Yeah, it's just it happens at 15. Debutantes, I think that want to say debutante balls in olden times was, I think, 13 for British girls. I'm pretty sure the debutante balls were 13. I could be mistaken about that age, but that's basically it. It's like colloquially, it's like the quote unquote coming of age for a young lady, and like the girls get like a beautiful gown. We're talking about like prom level gowns, and they have there's a big festival, lots of food, lots of dancing, lots of celebrating, and it's not cheap for parents to put on that kind of festivity. It can be very expensive.
How much was her quinceañera?
My
don't know.
part was about 5,000 to 6,000.
Oh, 2,000!
Oh, King,
Yes.
Hell.
What? Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
But she looked really pretty.
No, they never do.
Excuse you.
Oh God.
It's always over
Hey,
the top. It's too much. It's too much. It's too gaudy.
Jesus.
You're too much.
Yes. But I embrace it.
But it's like Mexican culture.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I'm not having a Mexican child because that sounds expensive when you hit 16.
You're
That's
not a
crazy.
woman.
Huh?
You're not a woman.
Does the woman have to pay for it?
No, only girls do it, not guys.
Yeah, but if I have a Mexican woman child,
Oh,
that'll be in
yeah.
a quinceañera at 16.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Well, you got fees and interest on here. Dude, you've had four late fees this year.
Oh,
She's had four late
Jesus
fees
I'm
this year.
sorry.
Again,
You're sorry, no, you're not. When people are sorry, they don't do it anymore, you
Oh,
dick.
their
she keeps
credit
me in the
is
dark
fucked.
for a lot of these.
Now, apparently for everything. You guys keep each other in the dark for everything. This is so stupid.
I kept on forgetting the due date. I kept on forgetting the due date.
Dude, it's 4 times this year.
I know.
Set a reminder.
my
I would
God.
forget too if I was
Did.
trying to remember the date every single month.
I
Set a
did.
reminder. You
I did.
Jesus.
Desert
fuck.
Financial again. Are you back? Do you have 3 cards with them?
Yeah, I do have.
Oh,
3.
for sake.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Desert Financial. What's going on again?
And that one, I don't know. What's the balance on it?
It's much smaller at $264.77.
Oh, I had to put
Excuse
my
me.
vehicle registration on there because I had renewed my.
Sick, dude, this
my
is what
plates.
happens. You guys made money, and you do still
What
make
the
money, but
fuck?
you live so much fun that once a need pops up, you have to put it on a credit card because you're undisciplined, you're irresponsible, and you guys are not adults.
Yes.
It's a joke.
But I was
Interest
planning
is
on having
shut the
the
fuck up.
money.
Interest is
What the
planning on
fuck?
having the money, then you did it, and you're doing Shakira. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. Quinceañera, fuck you. Late fees this year so far.
Oh
This is
my
so
God.
Stupid.
There's a late fee.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a late fee, you dick.
Yes, there is. Who is the U.S. bank?
That's our joint account.
Yeah.
A joint debt?
No, checking.
Debit.
Okay, well, there's amount due.
The
Mortgage.
Yeah, we have the mortgage there.
What the
Okay.
fuck? Mortgage is $3,627. That's expensive.
No,
No.
Wait.
It's $18.50.
it's 18.
We don't usually pay it on the first, so they send us the statement.
You had
thinking-
past due.
Yeah, but it's
It was
not
past
past
due.
due. But it's not.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. This is the worst possible thing you could be past due on. Oh, fuck. But mortgage companies do not fuck around when you miss payments. They will take your fucking house. It's a past due balance. It's like one whole payment that is past due. Oh, fuck me. That's why their amount due is $3,600 because they didn't pay the last month. Holy shit. No, Nigel, no. It's not $300. No, he was saying like it's $3,000 per month. Because he saw the total amount due. He's like, it's $3,000 per month for the mortgage, but that's because they had a late fee. Or it's because they had a past due amount that they didn't pay.
Not past due.
But it was, and you owe double the money. That is, what are you doing?
What? Oh, yeah, they're okay, yeah, their house debt's 260,000. Okay, yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay, got it.
But it's not past due.
But it was, and you owe double the money. That is, what are you doing,
It
guys?
already got
This is what happens when
paid.
you budget weekly, though. It
It
just
alre-
gets so close.
We're not
It's-
budgeting weekly. He's budgeting monthly.
He's not budgeting. $1,813.91. Minimum monthly payment. Sorry, that is the minimum. $1,813.91.
Jesus.
And you're on the joint.
God, look at the interest. Holy fuck, look at their interest. Principal is $469. They're paying more than double in interest. Look at that interest charge. $469 is going to the principal and $1,000 is going to the interest on this. What the fuck? What is this what is this mortgage? Yeah, their debt jumped up because we're now getting into the house. And the house is $260,000. So that's why it suddenly jumped up, because now we're into the mortgage.
Mortgage?
Yes.
4.3 rate. We like that. What is
2.3
We got it
and
at a
they're
good time,
what?
Oh, here we go.
I just don't.
4.3 interest rate, and their interest is more than double the principal? What? Wait, okay, maybe I'm mathing this completely wrong. A 0.3 interest rate, and their interest is double what the principal is? That doesn't make sense. That's not making sense to me. Like, am I crazy? Am I just mathing this completely wrong in my head? Or is this not making sense to anyone else?
Can I get in here? I need to. Oh my god!
Is that just how the payment breaks? Okay, that's fucking crazy. That's just fucking crazy to me. Okay.
What is the balance?
We got it at a good time, but
Oh, here we go.
I just don't
Maybe
like the
that's
house.
it. They're paying money. Yeah.
Oh, good.
You know what? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Is that they're at the point in the mortgage where they're mostly paying on the interest and not on the principal. That could be it. And Win Silver, thank you for the subby. Thank you very much.
$260,631.08. Why don't you like the house?
Because it doesn't have a pool.
Fuck you. Fuck you very much. You have a home. You are egregiously in debt, but you somehow still have a home. Go fuck yourself with, oh, it doesn't have a pool. Then you know what? Give your house to someone who will appreciate it. Give your house to someone who will appreciate it, and you can go live on the fucking streets or live in a shitty fucking walk-up apartment. Fuck you, you entitled prick. You don't deserve, like, with the state you're in, and you're gonna say something like that, you don't deserve the house. Huh, a fuck ton of this debt is on you, and you're gonna bitch about, oh, it doesn't have a pool? Fuck you in the goat ass. Fuck you very much, dude. Yeah, I'm doing a whole 180-degree turn on Oscar here. I was initially with you, dude. Fuck you. That's gone. Yes. Mods! Take the fucking house. Go fucking get it. Like, what? No. Hang on. I'm retracting that statement. Mods! Kick the parents out of the house and get the baby a wet nurse. That's what I'm gonna say. Kick the parents out of the house and get the baby a wet nurse, and the kids can stay in the house. Don't.
Go to a community pool, dick.
No,
a
it's
home
30.
equity loan? And a Toyota 4Runner?
Yes.
Yo.
Those are all joint as well.
Oh, fuck.
Why did we get a home equity loan?
To
consolidate
yeah.
that.
At 8%, and then you didn't consolidate. You racked it up, and then you transferred them. Again, you never pay off debt. You just consolidate, transfer.
Oh my
You guys
God.
cannot do another one of these tools, including bankruptcy, until you change your fucking behavior. You can't do any of these shortcuts until you change your behavior, because you'll just end up with more
Jesus.
debt. It happens every episode, and you guys are just continuing that trend.
So no bankruptcy, you said?
No, not until you change your behavior.
No, I legit, I don't even know if they would be able to afford bankruptcy. They are so deep in debt, I legit don't even know if they could have, I don't even know if they'd be able to do bankruptcy. And if they did bankruptcy, they'd probably lose the fucking house. So no, bankruptcy is not an option for them. They'd be out on the fucking street.
Because then you'll end up in the same amount of debt again and be double fucked.
Okay.
Oh, you owe $52,281. And you don't even have any equity anymore?
Yes.
Barely, probably.
I don't know, because we also have solar panels.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think we have that. We don't have that.
They finance solar
What's wrong
panels?
with you guys? Minimum payment $378.40. What's your solar panel debt?
The total debt, I would have to look at.
I don't even like the house, but we're getting solar.
So I have a question for you. Do you know by any chance if the solar panel company is going in bankruptcy?
Huh?
The solar panel company is going bankruptcy.
Yeah.
It's filing bankruptcy.
It's not a school. You're not going to get it forgiven.
I was just going to ask, like, what do we do then?
First of all, bankruptcy is a lot of things. They might just be restructuring debt. They might not be going out of business. You don't know.
Not only that, it's if the solar panel company is going into bankruptcy, chances are you took out the loan for the solar panels, not with the bank, not with the solar panel company. You took the loan out with a bank, and then the bank paid off the solar panels entirely, and you're probably repaying back the bank, not the solar panel company directly. So it's not going to matter if the solar panel company goes belly up, because you're still going to owe the bank the fucking money. Or whatever or whatever credit agency facilitated the loan for you to buy those solar panels.
Oh.
Yeah, they're getting bought.
Well, there you go. You're still going to owe it.
Current balance for it is $33,000.
Fucking hell.
Minimum monthly payment?
$168 a month.
What's your interest?
Jesus.
It's like 1%, 2%, something like that.
So
1.99.
Forerunner.
Here
Who's
we
is
go.
it?
Family car.
Well, originally it was gonna be kind of like my car, cause I have my little beater that I take to work, you know. And she had her
Why do
own.
we need this?
She had her vehicle.
Oh
and
God.
and I wanted a Forerunner. So once we did that
You
consolidate,
want it. There it is. You did a consolidation,
God.
then you got a Forerunner.
Yeah.
You guys are a fucking mess. You're the
Oh,
collection
my
of
sweet
everything
fuck.
bad with consumerism. $37,087.96 at an interest rate of
Jesus
7%. Not even
fuck,
fucking
we've
good.
hit
Minimum
400
monthly
plus.
payment, 674. Working 60 hours a week in order to afford a Forerunner. Well done. That's
God.
what do you think it's worth? What do you
Chat, we're not getting a budget on this one. Budget will be die. That we are getting a budget of die. We are getting a Hammer financial score of die on this one. Holy fuck.
think it's worth?
like
Jesus.
44,
4D.
40.
So at least you have an equity position, but for sake, then a paid off Jetta that's worth $1,700.
Yeah, that's my little beater.
That's the
Sell the Forerunner tomorrow. I'm not even kidding. Sell it. Because you might actually make money. Break even for all I care. Get out of that minimum monthly payment. Drive. Beat her.
Yes.
Beat her. Beat her.
But
That's it. I don't give a what. What?
well, my
Yeah.
beater's not gonna last me very long. It's
No, it
already
isn't.
at 200.
And then when we do that, we get a 10,000 hour car.
200,000
I don't care. Get rid of the Forerunner. You're in a blessed position. Rare on this show where you have an equity position. Get out of it tomorrow. It's not a question.
Yeah.
Are you getting out of it tomorrow? Are you getting it out of it
Oh,
tomorrow?
let me answer. I'm thinking of getting a Tacoma.
Huh?
I'm thinking of getting a Tacoma.
What?
No. Nope. You're not getting anything. You're driving the beater until it's dead.
I think I deserve a
I
Tacoma.
need to make sure you agree.
Oh, fuck you, dude. Listen to that again. You said, I think I deserve it. Motherfucker, you are drowning in debt. You are $400,000 plus in debt. You deserve exactly fuck all, dude.
We are close to my total of my trust fund.
You have a trust fund? E4, protect that with everything you've got. Okay? When you finally gain if you don't already have access to it, when you gain access to it, protect the fuck out of that. Don't spend it. If anything, invest it. Okay? People, like, so fucking often, they get a trust fund and then they go spend crazy. Don't. Be smart about it for the love of God. Keep that locked the fuck down and invest it in actual investments. Yeah, no fucking crypto. Please, I'm begging you. I've heard of way too many instances of people that get that okay, good. Oh, thank God, good. Protect that with everything you've got, E4. Don't spend on it and do everything you can to keep that safe.
No. Nope. You're not getting anything. You're driving the beater until it's dead.
I think I deserve a
I
Tacoma.
need to make sure you agree with me.
Make him agree.
This is what you are doing, or else there is no path here that I'm willing to accept. Because this is a basic sacrifice, and I need to see you're making sacrifices, or I'm ending this thing now.
Is it negotiable?
No.
Can I maybe
you
work
are
70
selling
hours?
driving the beater until you until it's done, and the repairs would be stupid.
Wait. But we do need a family car, so get another like beater, right? You said.
Why? Don't you have something, a beater?
No.
Okay. Then yes, a $10,000 car.
Okay.
10,000.
Where are we gonna get 10,000 from?
When you shop used. It's not gonna be great. It's gonna be years old, but you take a look at it everywhere whatsoever and get an independent mechanic to look at it as well. Make sure it's safe and it's not gonna take a cost.
Yes.
It's gonna be a 2-year car. Guys, we're not looking for a generational car. This is a 2-year car you're getting for $10,000, and then you upgrade once we're out of debt. Do you agree to this or no?
Well, what if I
Agree to it or no?
But our daughter needs a car too.
No, she doesn't.
No,
she
she
can get her
does
own car. She
not.
can work and get her own car. Do you agree to it or no? Agree to it or no?
Can I get a second job?
Agree. No, you already
I
work
wanna
60
keep
hours
the
a week.
runner.
No.
Okay.
No,
Then
no.
that's it. I'm ending this. This is no conversation to be had. I'm ending the episode. If you're not willing to take literally the most basic sacrifice and the one
Oh
thing you
my
have,
God.
there's nothing here, and you guys are and I'm sad to see that. That is sad.
Yes.
And that's not me wanting to end this because I'm outraged or anything. If they're not willing to take a single basic step, I'm done.
We have to.
Good.
You,
We
Hammer
need to make
Financial Score, off. Come join us in the post show. I have to do an extra 20 minutes. I'm blessed to do an extra 20 minutes. And Hammer Elite, the best membership on YouTube, and 3 premium shows posted every single day.
Oh, you struggled on that one.
Up. I'm doing my spiel. Good death. What is wrong with you, woman? Join Hammer Elite. I'll see you in the post show. You were just spending money behind his back that he didn't even know. You were blowing money that he didn't even know was happening.
Oh God! Chat. Don't forget. Hang on. I'll let it run.
like a statement in the mail saying, like you got a loan for, X amount of money, and I asked her.
The secret loan behind your back.
Yes.
How can you say you've been getting better over the past 4 years and then take out a loan behind his back?
No, seriously, it is a big eye opener.
I don't want to hear it.
Hammer Elite is the best YouTube membership on the platform, and I just
Holy
upgraded it.
shit!
3 exclusive dedicated shows every single day, Monday through
The
Friday.
fuck just happened?
Join with the link in the pinned
Just
comment or
happened.
description below.
There it is. Okay, Jesus,
This is
that
the
was
best
weird.
membership you'll ever join. That's a promise.
Holy fuck! He didn't even get to the budget. We didn't even we didn't even see him run through the, we didn't even get to see him run through the bank statements to see what they're spending their money on. This was fucking bad. Yeah, he cut him off early, didn't go through the bank expenditures, and just said, fuck you, we're done. Because they tried to fucking cajole and deal and wheedle and deal and use and Jesus, this was a bad one. And my opinion of him just went through the fucking floor. And she's still just as bad because we can see in the post she's taking out secret fucking loans and we haven't even gotten to what she's been spending all their money on. Fucking hell, this was bad. This was really fucking bad. Holy shit.